jump scare देगा एकदम से Aryan. I
क्या
like
क्या
the
क्या
movie करके. No, you'll give a
कौन?
jump scare saying like I
jump
like the
scare.
movie. Like what? Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Oh boy. Yep.
Oh boy.
पूरा शौक था हाँ, उस दिन.
Okay.
We recorded it 4 o'clock in the morning. Calm the hell.
Yeah. Okay, chalo. We'll begin now. Okay. Hello. Welcome back to Queen is Dead. I am Sanjeet. I have Dhruv, Amartya, and Aryan with me. And today we thought we'll discuss about Oscars because
The most important film awards in the
most important
history of the universe.
we're recording this on the eve of Independence Spirit Awards, so makes so much sense to you know.
Is it? Is it Independence
Yeah.
Spirit Award?
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. But
And
yeah, I mean,
Cinephile wouldn't forgive us if we didn't talk about
of
it.
course, I mean, we have like a lot of things to talk about it. I mean, stuff, the kind of films, and also about the ceremony, which has been like drawn into controversies, which feels necessary to talk about because like the importance of certain, like giving importance to some awards has been like neglected in a sense.
Yeah.
Not from now, but from before, like just like the sound design and editing being merged into one category because people couldn't define what's the difference between the two.
What are these
but
people first? Are these
the Academy
The
members,
voters. The voters.
old
voters,
white dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's like a lot to talk because there's every year there is something that you like about Academy Awards and something you absolutely don't. But we always end up watching them.
It's
like,
honestly, it's like one of those present moment things, right? Like it's like
yeah.
It has, I think the relevance will last from February to like March 29th, and then
Yeah,
as
more or
soon as they are
less.
over, then it's like khatam. Uske baad ek cheez yaad rahegi, what movies were not nominated this year that should have been,
and probably not the winner.
and probably not the winner, which is
Yeah, I mean, that's what usually happens.
Or if luck favors us, an announcer will come to the stage and will announce the wrong movie, and then we'll have a hoopla.
But
I
to
think
be
there was
honest, that year and Parasite is a landmark year, I think. Still
2019.
remains.
Yeah, I remember.
And even that year, Moonlight got some different sort of buzz just because of that controversy. So I mean, good on at least it favoring the film in some.
To be fair, I was very
2017.
happy that Moonlight won. I was very
even I was happy.
Biggest fan of La La Land, right? So.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of La La Land. If my sarcasm wasn't evident.
But I think I started watching sometime around like 2010 Oscars or something. I didn't watch any time before that. But then
wow, you watched
it
in
became
2010.
like, yeah.
That's the really bad year.
No, that wasn't that the Argo year?
Argo year is 2012. Argo year is 2012.
2010 is the year where King's Speech beat Dark Knight and all that, right? Dark Knight.
No, that was 2009.
That is 2009. That is
2009.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, for me, it's become like a ritual now. I mean, I used to watch it before, like going to school. I remember I used to wake up in the morning and they'll be playing on TV.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll come back. Yeah. But so then I've been watching, and like with my friends, it was always like just like let's watch it together, blah blah blah. And so I've kept along with it. So of course I'll watch it this year also, but
it's like fantasy football or whoever's away with like sports. For cinephiles. And it's like there's betting, right?
Is there?
Oh yeah.
There is.
Which circles are you part of?
The legal circles of betting. Those circles. No, not any other.
I used to bet with my friends, and I used to get a ton of shit.
Yeah, there's odds and all, boss. There is like odds on. So you'll have like Belfast with like odds on favorite to win and stuff like that. So you won't get that much money if you put whatever. Anyways, we're not promoted or like sponsored by any betting company. So we
bet 365. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
We wish we were though.
Betting company.
I really want to know who's the Academy profiting जैसे betting में. The choices they have made.
ध्रुव जाके पता करके आएगा.
केनेथ ब्राना से पूछता हूँ मैं. जुगाड़ लगा के बैठाया.
Ask him, ask him. Call Kenny. Hey Kenny, what are you making these days, man? Okay.
Also ask him why he made a personal home video into a movie. Anyway, whatever.
This is just a precursor to what's going to come. Exactly. No, but before we move on, I think we should address the fact that we haven't seen the documentaries and the shorts just yet, and we will discuss about them later in an episode that's going to come post the ceremony.
Yeah.
But we've seen a few of them for sure.
And animated films we are slightly lacking on, like
at the moment.
I think all of us Sanjeet is going to vanish for that episode, but the rest of us will be doing the homework to address. We won't ignore them, though, unlike the
Academy themselves.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Okay, so I think we can move on to categories. We'll discuss about films and stuff that we think should have been deserving and it's not nominated and should have won, something like that. So it's going to be like a freestyle, like talk about things. We're just going to go about them. So I think we can go ahead with the first category, Dhruv.
Yes, sure.
What do you decide?
We are going, like, we are first discussing all the technical awards, then we are doing the writing, then performances, and then the big sort of best picture, best foreign film, best director awards.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because we are putting the technical awards in first because the Academy did not deem them important enough to be put in the official broadcast.
Yeah, we are the important people here. You should listen to us.
Aryan Kapoor listens to this.
Yep.
Man, that joke has gone for too long now.
Yeah.
It's still funny though.
Does that refer to Harshvardhan Kapoor listening to it or Harshvardhan Kapoor?
Listening to it.
Okay.
No, both of it.
Not the actor.
Both of it. No, both of it.
I hope he doesn't listen to this. Anyways, so the first category we had decided to first talk about is sound, which has been merged into sound. Like, what's the two about
sound design and sound editing?
Sound editing and sound design. Yeah. Sound mixing and sound editing.
Sound mixing. Sorry. Sound mixing and sound editing have been.
They've merged those two into one.
Yeah. I think they merged last year also, if I'm not wrong.
Do you guys have any?
3 years back, I guess.
3 years back. Okay.
Which kind of makes sense because in both always from the last 5 to 10 years, the same movies would be nominated for both of the categories, which made you realize that even they don't know what they're nominating. So
nice.
But then Bohemian Rhapsody also won for editing.
Excited about the Oscars, it seems. So much enthusiasm has been
I'm
flowing
excited about
through.
I'm excited about bashing them, but anyway, let's move on.
So the nominations for the sound stuff here is Belfast, Dune, No Time to Die, The Power of the Dog, and West Side Story. All films we all have seen, right?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think?
I think
West Side Story sound was actually quite.
Yeah, it was good. I think of a film like Come On, which had like sound as its integral part, should have been there. Even like Tragedy of Macbeth, both of them I thought had like some really lovely sound. I mean, Tragedy of Macbeth isn't like very sound focused or something. Because
which other film had a sound focus, which would never be in this list?
Coda.
Memoria.
Oh, yes. I've read about it.
It's a film entirely about sound.
The thumping, right?
Yeah. And everything around you. It's like I know Coda is supposed to be sort of the
kind of
other
Coda is
film.
also supposed to be.
It's the same thing with Sound of Metal. I mean, I think it's much less polished than Sound of Metal in terms of its making. But the sort of point of hearing they kind of try to replicate in one scene in Coda. So I guess that's the selling point for that. But Memoria, the whole thing is so reliant on sound.
And of course, it's not going to be in this.
Of course. I mean, which is fine. Like, I don't expect Memoria to sweep the awards. Like, I'm sure Api Chitpong, Virsa Thakul also
I think even he doesn't expect that. So it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But because sound is so crucial to a film like that, I'm surprised they didn't even allow it sort of mentioned there. Because as much as people want to think that, I don't think any of these, maybe Dune to some extent has a lot of sort of sound, right?
Yeah.
I think amongst the nominated, I think I really like Dune and West Side Story sound quite a lot.
Yeah, West Side Story sound is actually important because first of all, musical.
I mean, if you watch like West Side Story, I mean, there's while they're also singing, while there's also score in the background, there's also these tapping of foots on the ground. Which I thought was a surprising decision, but they also I don't know why, but I think the idea was more to keep it that this is real and like this is like a mixture of two kind of different realities, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like a perfect blending tool for adding that realism, magical realism.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Something like
that. Yeah. As for the one which could win, I think Dune. I think it's not an easy decision. I think
Dune or West Side Story.
I don't want to get into this debate again, but you are saying that because you didn't watch that film in an IMAX theater. Like I'm telling you, Dune is like I don't even know what's the comparison. No other film has a chance against Dune. And I think
I know, I get it.
I don't want to take away your thunder, Amartya, by bashing first, but
you don't have to take away my thunder from that. I know for a fact that the technical awards are going to be taken by Dune anyway. It's not even a debate at this point.
No, I'm talking about Belfast because I think keeping Belfast over here is a disrespect to Dune. Like,
Aryan, I'm curious to know what you think of this when you see Memoria.
Okay.
I'm curious after whenever you get to it, because it's not an easy watch, but again, sound is so integral to a film like that. It's about sound, so I'm guessing it pays that much attention to it. So yeah.
Okay.
That's
moving
my
on.
first Memoria plugin.
Last question. Like, what were your thoughts on the power of the dog being here on this list?
I mean, it's good. It's got like really good sound, but I don't think so it overpowers or like works as like a specific storytelling.
I think the score nomination is better than the sound nomination here, to be honest with you.
I remember one thing very specifically from Power of the Dog. The rope thing. Like the rope, I remember. I think that's one thing that has stayed with me, I think, of all things.
I honestly didn't like when Power of the Dog didn't what the striking thing for me wasn't the sound of it, I guess more so because it is so score heavy also, right? So I think
exactly very much.
Yeah.
What else?
Moving on, the second thing we are going for is original score, sound related, of course.
Nominated, sir.
I hope they don't merge this
next year.
We have
cramp down the time, right, for the ceremony.
Sound so written in bold.
Next will be best technical award only directly, and then will be like
because the more important award is best Oscar cheer moment or best fan moment.
That's another thing. Okay.
So the original score, some surprise nominations, I think. I've not seen Encanto. Has anyone seen Encanto here?
No, I've not.
You've seen them, Aryan?
I have heard some of the songs.
Aryan's seen it.
Yeah. I think they just nominated it because of
the song?
Marianda guy. I always mess up his name. Yeah, he did the score. Yeah.
Okay, so it's Encanto, Parallel Mothers, which is a surprising inclusion, I think, even though the score is very nice.
Isn't the score very jazzy? Yeah.
I don't even remember it that clearly.
The score was the thing in that movie that took me out of the movie. Actually. So I was very surprised.
Okay.
Yeah. I was surprised that it got nominated for score also. Power of the Dog, which is basically a combined thing for Johnny Greenwood of Power of the Dog and Spencer. The best thing about that film, in my opinion.
Okay.
And then Don't Look Up, which apparently you said
that is a score.
I said that, right?
You are the one who noticed. I know. I saw the credits later and I saw Nicholas Brittle and I was like, what? I didn't even realize that he scored this.
Nicholas Brittle is Succession, right?
I remember him more because of Moonlight and
Moonlight and Beale Street. He's the Barry Jenkins.
He's the Barry Jenkins guy.
Yeah, and then
the only sound I remember while watching Don't Look Up was the excruciating pain inside me, screaming pain that wanted the movie to end soon. Like that's the only.
This is basically a bashing session, isn't it?
All of us are going to antagonize one movie in the best film category now.
I don't hate Don't Look Up, but like it.
No, I don't hate it, but it's overlong. So
it's
I did not care about the movie that much, to be fair.
I'm surprised they're nominated for all this.
But Amartya, he wants you to take a notice of the climate change? How can you not think about that movie?
Yeah,
Amartya is an
You're
insensitive guy,
anti-climate.
man.
You're
yeah, because
sensitive.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I should have noticed it because I did not look up,
Wait for him to
Yeah.
listen to this so that he can again rant on Twitter
Oh
by
yeah.
tagging you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just to cut it, it's basically the last thing that's nominated and probably going to win. Sad face because of I guess Johnny Greenwood is our favorite.
Yeah.
The person's probably gonna win is Hans Zimmer for.
Oh yeah, Hans Zimmer for Dune.
Looks like it, but I would
No,
prefer
not
Johnny
even looks
Greenwood.
like it. No, not even looks like it.
No. I think Johnny Greenwood is a very good, very strong contender. He has that Roger Deakins and DiCaprio support going on for him for very long. I think he might probably win.
Look,
but otherwise, I
wins,
think Come On, and French Dispatch also had some really good scores. If I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
I'm surprised French Dispatch didn't get not just because the score is good or great. I like the score quite a bit, but Alexander Desplat generally gets a nomination. So
yeah, exactly.
The French Dispatch should have gotten any of the technical awards nomination. Whatever the flaws of the movie, technicalities wasn't the flaw.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to go into it, considering I think it should be nominated in like
nominated.
So,
yeah. That's true.
So, but yeah, I mean, we'll get to the production design in which. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Production design.
But yeah, so original score, we are all going for a toss up between Zimmer and
Greenwood.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next is actually production design itself.
Cool.
Yeah,
Dune?
and the nominations here are Dune, of course. Nightmare Alley, which is a good shout in, I think.
Fantastic production design, honestly.
The Power of the Dog, which is the third thing.
Lovely.
The Tragedy of Macbeth, which is another fantastic.
Lovely.
Yeah.
The best thing about the film? Question mark?
No, not really.
No,
there were a lot
really.
of other probably
Not
better
really.
things.
Yeah.
And then West Side Story, the last one, which is
another-
also
Which again
very
I
impressive.
agree. Which again I agree.
Yeah, all good
This is-
nominations so far.
Actually,
This is
yeah,
a
all of them
very
are good.
tough category.
I would probably
category.
replace
Put
French
French
Dispatch
Dispatch
instead of Power of the Dog.
No,
I
instead of
wouldn't
Dune.
replace instead of Dune because
Instead of Dune.
Really?
But then Dune is too
No,
obvious to
definitely
not have a nomination. That's the only thing.
But
Again,
yeah.
Did you guys watch that making of the Dune wala video?
I did. I saw that.
How can you? Like, production design in that film is
it's key, no? I
purely
think.
on the I'm saying purely on the basis because it's already got so many nominations, it's probably going to win. So I'm like, isko dena aisa,
I think in a way.
but then again.
Sorry, go ahead, Amartya. Go.
No, but then again, Dune did not get the most important nomination, so it's like, come on, you can't exactly remove it. I mean, the film, don't you know, Dune got made by itself. The director did not direct it according to the Academy. So you get the idea.
No, but see,
it just rose out of years of fans getting mad and telling that it's unadaptable. Yeah.
It is, but okay.
No, but of course, I think Dune is taking this away for sure. Like, there's no.
Do you think so? I think Tragedy of Macbeth might.
No, Nightmare Alley. I think the closest contender it has.
Is Nightmare Alley.
But I also think to some extent what we have been doing with the three categories is kind of also saying which one is the most evidently about these. Right. I mean, I think what we are I guess Power of the Dog does have important production design. It's not like in your face.
No, we're not discrediting. We're not discrediting anything.
Our choices are also like that. No, what we are choosing as the winners and probably what we want to win is also the most obvious production design rather than integrated, I think, which is a different argument altogether.
So what? We're stopping this here only now?
No. Different argument doesn't like. How do you judge these categories is a different argument. Like,
I mean, I think it's all like very different for different things. So there's no like specific way of judging. It's just your own subjective choice. That's how the voters also work, right? Like their own choice. Why do you think Don't Look Up ended up being there, right? So
I don't know. Actually, I genuinely don't know. How can a film that critical and like loathing of people in general be nominated for? I'm shocked. It's probably just Adam McKay. That's why it's nominated. Otherwise,
even Vice got nominated, right?
I saw the nomination. I was
and before that, even if I'm not wrong, they were Big Shot. No, not Big Shot. Leave Adam McKay. I think there have been other movies also that have been low on scores, but have still like been nominated
because of its supposed importance in the current political life.
Exactly. That's the whole. I think that's the whole criteria that comes into play.
I don't understand it, honestly. But okay, we'll get to it later, more in detail.
Yeah.
So the fourth one features Amartya and my favorite film. This is the visual effects category.
Oh, lovely.
So we have Dune again, of course.
We have Dune.
No Time to Die, which is also Spider-Man No Way Home, Sanjeet's favorite film.
Sanjeet's favorite film.
Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings, which I haven't seen till now. So
I have seen. Also. You shouldn't. I know it's good. It's not bad.
Okay.
And Dhruv and my favorite film.
Go ahead, Amartya. Announce it to the world.
Yeah.
First.
Free Guy. So what visual effects?
Oh shit.
Free Guy. Because of course.
Of course. So I would straight up give it to No
Free
Time
Guy.
I would. You know what? I don't know. No Time to Die getting nominated is a bit strange. Strange here, to be very honest.
No. I mean, the effects are really lovely. I think I watched like a breakdown of the effects and the kind of stuff that they've done for a lot of things. I mean, it's
the mixing is actually good. Like the CGI and the practical effects for No Time to Die
exactly
quite good.
I mean, visual effects isn't necessarily CGI only, right? I mean, it has to be like practically. I mean, with that respect, I think then like a film like Tragedy of Macbeth is also like really solid in that sense. How they've managed to pull off those.
Who's going to win? It's either Dune or Spider-Man No Way Home.
Probably, I think they might give it to Spider-Man, considering it's not like, even though that movie doesn't look good. It's not a good movie.
No, it doesn't.
I think it's more due to the direction, though. I think I forget the director's name, but
John Watts.
John
Watts. I think he just lacks a solid visual style.
Sense of visuals. Yeah.
Though I will say
that came across as sense.
It's okay.
So I will say No Way Home actually used visual effects a tad bit better because its final fight scene was in the night.
Please.
Tad bit better. Emphasis on the tad.
I heard Shang-Chi also had problems visually. No?
Shang-Chi was actually far better.
Better?
Okay. I wouldn't disagree with that. Yeah.
Okay.
Far better. Its final act fight scene was not that bad. But it's like CGI mess, but it's not that bad.
Irrespective of that, I think I would probably like push Tragedy of Macbeth as a winner. But if it's not nominated, since it's not nominated, I'll say like No Time to Die.
Yeah, I also want No Time to Die to win, but we both know who is going to
win. Yeah. We all know who's going to win most of the categories.
Yeah. So there you go.
Surprise.
Are you guys putting money?
Yeah. Okay.
Should we though?
I mean, if you're that confident, then why not? Anyways, this is not, again, disclaimer, not a betting site or betting promotion.
What disclaimer? We'll advertise it as promote betting. What is there to lose anyway?
Yeah.
As if there are 12-year-olds listening to it. Mommy, I'll gamble from tomorrow because Queen is dead. 14-year-olds talking about Mummy Dune. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
So the next
of the younger audience. Okay.
Yeah.
The next categories are to do with how people look in a film, right?
So makeup.
So makeup and hairstyling. The nominations here are Coming to America, which I haven't seen. Has anyone?
I have seen. I don't remember anything about that movie.
You rated it pretty good. I remember.
I rated it 2. 2 is not good.
No, I'm pretty sure you rated it really high.
I'm pretty sure I did not, but okay.
Man, I'm your fan. You're not your fan of yourself. No, it's okay.
No,
I keep track of the ratings.
I'm not. I'm the biggest critic of my own stuff.
Man, you review like 300 movies a day. So how are you going to remember? But anyway.
Okay, Coming to America, I can actually buy it getting nominated for makeup.
What else is there? What else is there?
The next is Cruella, which also I haven't seen.
I have seen,
but I've heard it's got a lot of makeup and a lot of hair.
Aryan has seen it, right?
Yeah,
I have seen it. I actually like that movie quite a bit.
Oh wow!
I did not, but yeah, makeup and hairstyling. I think it has a solid chance. Plus Disney, so yeah.
Yeah, plus Disney.
What is that suggestion supposed to mean? Plus Disney.
I mean, the Academy knows better now, and they have increasingly
and the Academy is broadcaster. And the Academy is
Yeah.
broadcast on ABC, which is owned by Disney. So there you go.
Disney, yeah.
Oh.
Good.
I'm not even
the third-
holding myself back because some ABC broadcaster already commented on my Oscar wala post defending the move, and I'm like, I'm not going to reply to that because
What? Seriously? Big shit.
yeah,
Nice.
I told
Wow,
you,
you-
Dhruv and I talked about this. I'm
Yeah,
like,
we've
wow,
talked,
मैं
my
आता हूँ करूँ,
hashtags are
comment
going in
करता हूँ.
all the wrong places.
Okay,
I don't
so
mind,
the
I'll join.
next one is Dune, of course.
Of course.
Then there's The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which none of you have seen, but I have seen.
No,
Mhm.
yeah, none
Right?
of us have seen.
Yeah,
Mostly.
I am surprised they have nominated it because the makeup and hairstyling both is very, very noticeable and
Mhm.
distractingly noticeable sometimes.
What else? What
Uh,
else?
and
House of
then-
Gucci, I think.
House of Gucci is nominated? It's the fifth one?
It's going to win. I'm telling you,
So,
it's going to win.
I am in for House of Gucci because it was
I'm
the
in for
only
House
one.
of Gucci.
I mean, let
That
that
is the
camp
one
win.
thing. That is the one thing I want this movie to win. Anything else, this movie can.
It's
whatever.
not winning Amartya's hearts.
Yeah. Hearts? It's not winning anything.
Heartless. No.
Heartless, Sanjeet.
you know
I'm
what?
sorry, you are the one alone here.
Yeah,
You
I
are the
know.
alone one
It's a
here, yeah.
joke, man.
It
Like,
definitely earned my snores. So yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never. I have never felt like leaving a movie
Yeah.
theater, but I genuinely
Oh, wow.
would have
Oh, wow.
left that film.
really?
When Aryan says that,
I
then
was
it
I was
has like
watching
a lot
it at
of
my
depth.
laptop here as usual, but and some relatives were there downstairs, and I chose to like seclude myself. I was tempted to go down to meet them rather than sit here and watch the movie, which says a
Ridley
lot.
Scott can't direct camp. I mean, just
Dude.
he can't.
There is
It's
one
not-
moment of camp in that movie, two moments of camp which actually work. One is a sound edit, and one is from the horn to that guy's Jared Leto's character speaking, which like links the two. And the
It's
second one is
funny.
this.
I don't know if it's an intentionally funny or unintentionally.
No,
That
it's,
has to
it's
be
not
intentionally
intentionally funny. It's not intentionally funny.
The second
mean,
one
whatever
is the
it
sex
is, credit
scene
to whatever it
between,
is.
between Lady Gaga
Yeah.
and
Driver and
Adam
yeah,
Driver.
at
yeah.
the
Oh
at
yeah,
the
which is
workplace.
which was an
scored to like
advertisement
opera
for
music, right?
AMC. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
You know what else I would have like seen getting nominated here? A Lost Daughter. I thought
Okay.
the makeup and hairstyling was like I don't know. I quite liked it. I mean, that's the first film that struck to me.
I can't even think
Apart
of
from-
anything.
Apart from being the obvious, like Macbeth being the obvious for me.
Go through my list. I guess. What about the French Dispatch here?
French Dispatch was also pretty good. Yeah,
Makeup
Yeah,
and hairstyle. Yeah.
good stuff. Yeah, could have been.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's going to win. I mean, whoever wins at this.
House of Gucci.
Congratulations.
Let's go. House of Gucci.
Okay, House of Gucci. Yeah,
House of Gucci. Let's go. House of Gucci.
Your guys'
The joke.
excitement for this is quite worrying, but okay.
He joke. But if it actually wins, I'll literally face palm. But okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving
Moving
on
on.
to costume design, which is again similar. Cruella, which you guys like. I mean, sorry,
Mhm.
Amartya likes and Aryan doesn't like.
Yeah.
West Side Story. Which is
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I understand. Nightmare Alley also.
Nice.
Cool. Fantastic.
Ah, surprising that's not in makeup and hairstyling actually.
Yeah, true.
Nightmare Alley. Yeah.
True.
Mm-hmm.
That is actually true. You know what's not in makeup and hairstyling? Green Knight.
Oh yeah, that is
We used
very
to
true.
completely
We've
discarded
forgotten
that
Green
movie.
Knight.
Shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, so even
Aryan
for
would have liked
production
to
design.
discard it, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
No. I think technically that film is
Yeah.
quite nice, especially
Even
That
like
film
for
is-
production design, then
And composer.
Visual
Actually, I
effects.
really like the
Visual
music
effects.
of.
visual
the-
effects. Oh shit. Okay, so let's go back and talk about Green
No,
Knight.
the Green Knight for all technical awards with the French Dispatch, both of them.
Yeah,
Technical
but
Yeah,
awards.
huge snap.
Yeah.
David Lowry's breakdown of that opening scene when the Green Knight
You
arrives,
watched it.
that
I
was
loved it.
amazing. Like,
Amazing.
I don't know how can the Academy
He's
There's
a
like a lot of
deserved a
he's a good
visual
director.
effects
I
with
think.
yeah,
He's a
amazing.
He knows how to like direct.
I'll
and-
tell you.
Yeah,
That is
yeah,
a perfect.
A24
perfect
really
choice.
did their movies dirty.
Oh yeah, it's
Definitely.
A24's fault. It's a bigger topic here is how badly they mismarketed or marketed.
Yeah,
their
yeah.
awards
But I
stuff.
think this time they truly had too much on their hands. Like कितना promote करेंगे ना?
No, but something they should have had more than like
promote नहीं किया.
Yeah, they basically Kamal was a good thing to promote, I thought.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the Souvenir Part 2 was a great. I know I've only seen it apart from you, but that's a great nomination. Like I don't know why they've not pushed for Tilda
Green
Swinton.
Knight was my Green Knight was my first 4.5 out of 5 in 2021. That movie impressed the hell out of me.
I can understand why Green Knight is not nominated simply because firstly it released much before in the year. And secondly because it's a bloody divisive film. Because it's so unconventional.
Half of the people did not understand the movie.
A lot of people didn't. I mean, I was baffled by it the first time I watched it also. I was properly, And though you think the Academy members will watch it 2 times.
What is happening here? What is happening here? What is that? Where did that come from? So, there you go.
Lovely. That's Amartya's impersonation of old people. So
they would have watched it on a screener, and that film is already so darkly lit to mask up the
that's
quality of like.
Also one of the few films that Sanjeet agrees with me on that it looks better on a laptop or TV screen than a cinema.
Just because the theater projection was bad. Don't mince my words into
context.
Context is key here.
Context.
And it was just a bad day that the projection of the theater was bad. That's all.
Okay, we've deviated somewhere else, but there's another film nominated in costume design which has not appeared on any of the things before. Dune and
Cyrano.
And Cyrano,
Cyrano. Okay, I've not
seen. Which I've not seen. Which I want to see actually.
I also want to see.
Even I'm very interested because I think Joe Wright. I think people said he's like done better here than
Spielberg.
Than Woman in the Window.
I like Woman in the Window.
I mean, that's what he. No. I just saw like an interview where he was talking about it and why he said like Cyrano was like a better thing. Blah blah. I mean, that's a different story for a different day. But yeah,
he directs a lot in whatever stuff I've seen.
Super very very directed things.
Very directed. Even Darkest Hour, I never expected to have like that.
What was that Atonement?
That's got the long tracking shot, right?
Beach shot,
Beach shot, But, I mean, I also think House in the what's the name of that movie? Woman in the Window.
Woman in the Window?
I think even that's very stylishly directed.
Okay. Okay.
Writing is garbage, but it's a good trashy garbage thriller kind of like that.
So
even those are art. So
no, not disagreeing. But so who do you think would win though? Nightmare Alley.
No, sorry.
Nightmare Alley or Cruella. Nightmare Alley or Cruella.
Even West Side Story can for this though.
No. I'm telling you Cruella because I have seen Cruella. The costumes are insane.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
I mean, I would also put Licorice Pizza here, to be honest. Yeah, I quite liked it.
No, I liked it, but just recreating 70s style doesn't automatically put you in for a.
What about did Once Upon a Time in Hollywood get any of them?
Because you're not. I was
maybe
it
did.
That.
I don't
because
remember.
You're not Tarantino.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. Next is the award that is supposedly one of the least important awards in films.
Of course, editing.
Film editing. Yeah.
Of course.
Supposedly one of the least. Important
awards. Because films are made just like that, Anyway.
Yeah.
I think Ridley Scott would have loved this movie. And obviously that joke which Dhruv made.
That's not being made in public.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's not.
What joke?
Nothing. Yeah, we are playing it safe. Yeah.
We are playing very safe. That was meant for the chat, not for being.
Now I'm curious. Okay.
Get into the Patreon to get a glimpse of.
Get a glimpse of what
we're not risking ourselves for free.
Okay. Okay. So what are the nominations?
So nominations for film editing is Aryan's favorite, Don't Look Up.
Okay.
Let me complete the list, then we can talk about this. The unexpected nominee, Dune. Then King Richard, which and
wow, that came out of nowhere.
The Power of the Dog, which and Tick Tick Boom. So,
okay. So I've not seen Tick Tick Boom.
I have.
I think it's
Amongst-
very aggressively edited, which doesn't mean that it's a well-edited film.
Yeah,
I
Thomas
think
Clyde
this-
would be offended. Yeah,
Like I feel
I
the
have-
nominations aren't very, that
Nominations are off. Nominations are off in this. It's like
Really,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
I think Power of the Dog is really well edited.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
talking about like King
agreed.
Richard and Don't Look Up both
King
being there.
Richard, really?
Yeah,
I mean, it's hagiographical biopic.
exactly. Like
Even
that's the
tra-
surprising part.
There's so many transitions in King Richard which are so obviously transition shots.
Hmm.
Like, there's that scene where you go from one age to the other, but
yeah, when
there's a
he
whole,
lives up that.
and you can
Yeah.
literally, I could tell half a second, like whatever, 1-2 seconds before that was happening, that they're setting up this shot.
Hmm.
Like
Mhm.
there's no like fluidity
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
using of editing to actually sort
Yeah.
of,
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
and it's a bloody long
But
movie.
knowing the academy, they love aggressively edited stuff. Case in point, Bohemian Rhapsody. So,
Don't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
talk about that.
Clearly, yeah.
Yeah. So
Here's where I'll
by
say
that
that
logic, Tick Tick Boom should win. By that logic,
no,
because
that way I think this should win. Don't Look Up,
Don't Look Up. Okay, yeah.
because that's the
prefer-
most aggressively edited. Though I would like to say that I think the editing in that is not horrible. I know a lot of people think it is. I think there's a
I agree with you.
sense of momentum in it a little bit
I
because
agree
of
with
the editing.
By adding all that social media, like
Not even
Starburst
that. I think he cuts in a way where the cutting adds to the comedy. I mean, it's not a very funny movie, but I think he cuts in between
Mhm.
someone is speaking. And
Yeah,
everything. He
he's
does
like
it a lot
digressing.
more.
I think the digressions are part of the narrative because of the editing.
Mhm,
All of those
mhm.
digressions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
But
why I
I think
don't mind his rapid
stuff that
montage
isn't
as much
nominated.
as-
Mhm. So Don't Look
Spencer.
Up or Tick Tick Boom.
Spencer isn't nominated. Spencer,
Spencer editing.
French Dispatch.
French Dispatch. Oh yeah.
biggest snub last night in
Biggest
Soho. Like I think it should have won. Editing.
Best
Oh.
editing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Last night in
I'm
Soho.
Not with that, but
not a bad shout actually. Though.
not
Yeah.
bad shot, but
No.
win is too far. But I have a very strong feeling Dune is going to take away this.
Can I throw in another
Go ahead.
movie
Go
that
ahead.
I loved,
Go ahead.
which was nowhere to be seen, but I'll champion it more later. Bergman Island for best editing.
Okay.
Uh,
Wait. Then I think Humans is also pretty
The
good.
Humans
edited
is a
film.
well-edited film, yeah.
Mhm.
Mass.
But-
But no, we talked about those jarring choices. We'll talk about Mass.
No,
later.
in the technical stuff, I think Mass would not have a show in
Yeah.
for me
These
also.
Aryan.
I agree,
Actor
yeah.
categories will be flooded by it though, I
Yeah.
think, for me.
Okay.
Thank
Then,
you for reminding me. That's movie number 22 that I didn't list, Mass.
Hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you
Amongst
think will
editors.
win film editing? Don't Look Up.
Dune.
Don't Look Up or Tick Tick Boom.
Dune.
So the
Dune.
most aggressively
Walker.
edited.
Joe
you
Walker
think
is going to
Dune?
take this. Yeah, very
Yeah,
well.
Dune.
Dune's going to take it.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. The
So now
academy-
you're betting, right? Through you're making notes. So like, does it mean like we're just betting, putting our money?
I'm
Yeah,
not making notes in the sense that I'm kind of circling in whatever you guys have said. So I won't be sharing any of the money if I win. So
Cool.
Okay, go ahead. Moving
Clever.
on.
so the next one is another big one, which they're not canceling, right? They're not taking out of the show, which is best cinematography.
No, they're not. They're not.
So
Okay,
here
lovely
God.
category.
a
Really
very
good nominations.
good
before we-
selection, yeah.
Good selections, yeah.
Dune, as usual.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
As usual.
Nightmare Alley, which I've heard a lot of people complain about it.
No, I
Like the
think it's
cinematography in that movie.
I also
really
like
well
it
shot.
quite a
Dan
bit.
Laustsen. I remember. I mean, he's really good.
He's
I think
fantastic.
people mind the sort of always floating slightly.
I mean, that's I think one of the
Adds
biggest
into the
wins
story,
for it.
the
there.
character.
Have you
Yeah.
seen it, Aryan? Did you see Nightmare
Yeah,
Alley?
I watched
Liked it or didn't like
Yeah, I
it?
loved it. I
Oh,
loved
so,
it.
so
I
it
think
was fine, yeah. So because you're not a
Hmm.
Guillermo fan, that's why I was asking.
I was surprised. Even I was surprised.
Huh.
But I do have those typical Del Toro
Hmm.
flaws with it.
No,
But I-
Del Toro flaws are there. I'm just saying, as
Yeah.
cinematography, I think it was really well because the camera is moving at all times.
I love this cinema.
doesn't
It's not
stop.
stopping for even a second. No,
Yeah,
no
I mean,
static
for
shots. None of
like
it.
there's this very slight movement all the time, which is like lovely.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they
yeah.
used whatever.
Yeah.
And
Was
what
it
is what is?
Steadicam did they use or what for most?
No, this is dollying or probably like an arm.
Okay,
They use an arm for like
got it.
Mhm.
Then there's
Okay.
The Power of the Dog. Which-
lovely.
Lovely.
The Tragedy of
Fantastic.
Macbeth, which is
Again,
Fantastic.
Bruno Del
Phenomenal
Bonero.
cinema.
Yeah.
Phenomenal cinema.
And West Side Story, which is Janusz Kaminski.
Phenomenal.
Of course. I mean,
even as someone who
Holy.
doesn't love the film, I think that
Holy.
might.
Cinematography.
I mean, I described in my review that blocking shot, Sanjeet, that dance scene, that blocking shot. Oh, wow.
Me and Aryan also discussed about it before.
Especially in that America dance sequence.
Yeah. Exactly.
Amazing, man. I don't even know how to dance.
Which scene?
That music number, that America. I don't know the name of the full song. America.
No, but where does it take place?
On the streets.
On the streets.
The
first sequence.
Okay. No. This is the one.
40 minutes into the movie.
No. I know which one he's talking about. I think that is lovely. I think the other one, which was great,
the dream
sequence
that was the peak for me. The movie's peak was that dance number.
Mine was the one which takes place at the jail.
Jail.
Not jail, police station.
I found that portion a bit like.
Oh, I didn't like that at all.
I didn't like that
at all. I thought it was placed very weirdly. The other sequence that I didn't like actually was the one at her working at that store. And you've been through like the dance between the two groups of people in the film, and then you cut to this to her main character who's working at the store. That sequence also felt very out of place. Anyways, my problems with West Side Story we can discuss later.
So but stuff that hasn't been nominated. Licorice Pizza. Come on.
Licorice Pizza. Come on. French Dispatch again, I think.
French Dispatch and Spencer.
No, wait, where did Lamb come? Oh, yeah, Lamb. Yeah.
I love Lambs. I mean, I think...
No, cinematography is fantastic. That movie, cinematography is fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I think these are the ones I would have also liked.
Oh, sorry, I forgot one film for best editing.
Which one?
Bad Luck Banging or Looney Porn. This is a fantastically edited film.
Is that an American release though? For like...
Oh, that's true. Religion? It's not, but I just throw that name out because it's a great
film.
Yeah.
But sorry. Yeah, that film I think is very...
I think for cinematography, I think I would also put in...
which movie also we've kind of ignored? I'm just looking through my list. In a lot of these things. It's your favorite, Aryan. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned it. Leo Carax's Annette.
Yeah, that I was going through my notes. I wanted to say it in especially the production design category, but I was like, never mind.
No, say it. There's another. So I made the list. So the other film that also we've kind of ignored is Passing by Rebecca Hall.
I think Passing by Rebecca Hall. I think the cinematography, Passing cinematography should have been nominated
and supporting.
That's why I think Lost Daughter cinematography is also lovely.
Oh really? Yeah. I wasn't the biggest.
Because I think the whole film is through the point of view, and then it's like shot also like in very complimenting
intimate.
Yeah, I think I like that.
But that's the thing, Sanjeet. It's like intimate shootings. I don't think is taken as cinematography reference points for
I think it was
voters.
As cinematography. Of course, I'm not complaining if it's selected, if it's not selected. I'm just saying like if it had to, I listed down a lot of films, right?
Yeah.
Claire, I think Spencer was also shot really well on
Spencer. Spencer was fantastic.
Yeah.
Spencer was fantastic.
Yeah,
but Spencer was snubbed royally. And I am using the pun, I know. Spencer was snubbed royally.
Yeah, I agree.
So, of the ones nominated, I think I'll give it to Tragedy of...
Yeah, I'll give it to the Sand movie. I'm
with Sanjeet in this one also.
Macbeth is, in my opinion, Macbeth is one of the best looking movies of the past 5-10 years.
Yeah.
Easily.
I mean, I remember a lot of shots from it. It's like...
But I think that's the main selling point.
German full painting.
Expression.
Oh yeah.
Expressionism.
So that episode, someone, who's done it? Thomas Flight, right?
Stole our idea.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on.
Anyways, we are done with the technical stuff, right?
Yeah.
You can correct me. I'm just looking through that list. Anything left? Original song we've not discussed it extensively because
that comes in post-mortem.
In post-mortem.
So if we are going to talk about original song, No Time to Die should win. Anyway, let's go. Move on.
We'll talk about it later, Amartya, in the post-mortem. You can sing for us also.
Sure. Because BD Eilish's version.
They're singing when I'm coming.
Yeah.
Then you'll take chutti from work and come.
Well, I'll leave the whole world
He will
behind.
give
World's
a
gonna
guest
be burning
appearance.
behind me, and I'm here listening to Amartya's
Don't
concert.
mention the word burning ever. Okay, so now we are moving to writing category, which is
original and adapted screenplay.
I always think original screenplay and adapted screenplay is one of the places where they experiment the most, or at least used to. Which my evidence for that is always The Lobster, which I was shocked that got nominated.
I remember.
The Writers Guild is one of the most progressive and I think one of the most unique voices. I think most of the unique voices are
even the Directors Guild is pretty much good then.
Let me tell you the nominations for original screenplay before you pass on
Take that hammer on your head, Amartya. Directors Guild is really good. And then boom.
And then I forgot the first nomination of original screenplay because of course.
The first nomination is Belfast, written by. Is it just written by Sir Kenneth Branagh?
I think so.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up, written by Adam McKay alone. I'm pretty sure there's a co-writer.
Adam McKay, and there's a co-writer. Yeah.
Okay. King Richard, which I'm gonna open the thing. Who all is written? Because I know
Zach Bellion.
Zach Bellion.
Okay. Yeah. Licorice Pizza, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
And The Worst Person in the World, which is also Joachim Trier, right?
Joachim Trier and Eskil Vogt.
And Eskil Vogt also had a movie this year, right? The horror movie, The Innocents or something, which I watched. I didn't love, but it's an interesting movie.
Oh, okay, that was him.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you guys think?
Of the nominated?
Belfast?
Why not? I think the last one should win. I think the last one should win. Worst Person in the World. I think should win.
I think Licorice Pizza. Straight up.
Okay.
There's no competition. I mean, Worst Person in the World is very close. And I'll be very happy if that wins also, because then it'll be a very good win for a different language film. Yeah. But for me, Licorice Pizza all the way.
I think Belfast will win.
I think it will win.
I think Licorice Pizza will win.
Oh yeah, because they won't give Best Director to Paul Thomas Anderson, of course. Yeah. So that might be No, so
Licorice Pizza win, I will be very happy. Honestly.
I think there's a big gulf here. I think my clear favorite is Licorice Pizza out of this. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of where The Worst Person in the World ends up going. So I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I think there's like a lot of inventiveness in like Worst Person in the World, which is why I quite like it. The devices it quite uses to achieve a lot of. That's why. But Licorice Pizza all the way. I mean, I would have liked.
Come on.
Yeah, big
that's
snub.
what I was
Huge snub.
Yeah.
Like, I really can't comprehend that they did not even think in this category.
I think they nominated his earlier work.
28th Century Women, I guess
they might have nominated that. Again, another evidence of how they nominate smaller films sometimes for these awards.
Randomly. Aryan, what do you think would probably...
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah.
I think Belfast has a chance.
I think it does.
Which one would you want of the nominees?
Of the nominees, Licorice Pizza, I guess. I'm watching it again this Wednesday. So
I'm watching it this week also in the cinema.
Yeah.
I'm going this
Nice.
I know.
I like it, Dhruv.
I know.
Nice.
So there's a lot of snubs here, honestly, in my opinion, at least.
Okay.
I have a lot of films which I really, really like.
You're gonna put Mass.
Bergman Island again, I think, is a big snub. Bergman Island. Souvenir Part 2, I think, is a wonderfully written film, which is another big snub.
Also, question is Souvenir Part 2 released in the time?
Yep.
Okay, before the Academy.
They had it going for. It was limited.
Okay. Then it was like completely out because nobody
completely.
And it was sent out on screeners, I guess.
Yeah,
because it went
So the other film sorry, go ahead.
If they're going like so, if they're pushing for international films, foreign language films so much, then why didn't they nominate a hero in this category? If not,
exactly. One of the biggest snubs.
Oh my god.
One of the biggest snubs.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's surprising also. Like.
I think, but there's so many other movies. Yeah, The Card Counter, in my opinion, also.
Card Counter, yes.
Then Bad Luck Banging Looney Pond again. I think is there. But again,
you are making me curious to watch this movie now.
It's a great movie, Amartya.
Yeah, you're making me curious.
Just make sure that you begin the movie in a place of complete non-disturbance with earphones plugged in and with no one hearing what is happening, because the first 5 minutes are essentially porn.
Banging.
So yeah. So
thanks for the whatever.
Listen, I almost got in a situation where I had it without earphones and it was quite embarrassing. So yeah.
Cool.
Not that I need to elaborate on this anymore, but
please don't.
We are going for like very lopsided choices, and I would also put Malignant there. Okay, no, I'm kidding. No.
Can somebody kick him out of this?
Oh, man.
I mean, I could have
Amartya will come back at you, don't worry.
Belfast.
Belfast. Don't Look Up also, I think, is not in terms of screenplay.
What is in that movie?
And King
Richard.
Climate
What is in the screenplay? What is in the
change? How can you not take climate change seriously? Like,
I mean, we do, but not so loud,
Card Counter does it.
Is one thing else.
Card Counter does it. Yeah, Card Counter does it.
Card Counter does all that so very obliquely.
Exactly. I was so surprised because it has a lot of this American patriotism, extreme,
critical,
socio-political.
I mean, the Academy should have put Paul Schrader in it.
Lobbying.
The Academy should have put Paul Schrader in their voting category.
Did they even
I
put
don't
him
know
for
how
first
is King
reform?
Richard even there, man. I think the first Reformed was there, if I'm not wrong.
It won. Yeah.
No, it didn't win anything.
No, it didn't.
It didn't win anything. I know that much.
Oh wow.
First Reformed was nominated for screen.
And I know that Ethan Hawke wasn't nominated, which was the biggest snub
Ethan
of
Hawke
that.
wasn't nominated, but it was nominated for sure for the writing. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
And I'll be happy if it would have won. I don't know.
So yeah,
Okay.
Card Counter, come on, Bergman Island, so many of them. Where you guys have probably more to. Shiva Baby, I really liked. I don't know how many people liked it. If it would have gotten nominated, I have no idea. But I thought that was very good. Yeah. So yeah, lots of films. Again, it's not surprising. But King Richard, Don't Look Up, Belfast, really, all three of them.
King Richard is all lobbying, as Dhruv, as Amartya already mentioned.
Belfast is also lobbying. Yeah, like what is Don't Look Up?
Belfast, you think is not lobbying? Belfast had better, reviews and like critical praise more than King Richard had. I'm pretty sure about that.
I'm seeing the Rotten Tomato score here. I don't know how much that counts for, but it's 90% on King Richard and 87% on Belfast. So.
Oh shit, I was off. What? I thought King Richard didn't have that good reviews.
I think King Richard had a huge thing.
I'm super surprised. Okay.
King Richard had lobbying.
King Richard also has an audience score of 98%. Just saying.
Surprising.
It's a
I had no idea about it.
No, it's a crowd pleaser.
Audience score to
Even Belfast is very accessible.
It's had a 91% audience score.
Yeah.
You know which film out of all these has the lowest audience score?
Don't Look Up.
Licorice Pizza.
Oh, Licorice Pizza is 68%.
I think I know why.
Your audio is funky now, Amartya.
Audio is funky?
It was better before.
Oh, okay. It's okay now?
Yeah.
ये सब जाएगा अंदर, हाँ? So you,
Cool. कोई issue नहीं है. Whatever.
सुनने वाले को issue. But okay, moving on through.
Yeah, so adapted screen. So again, just to clarify, original screenplay, all of us have so many other options, and out of all of this, we all are for Licorice Pizza, right?
Yeah, Licorice Pizza.
And the worst person in the world is whatever tight competition, which Amartya.
Yeah, for me.
Adapted screenplay, again, a very interesting category, I think. First one is Coda, which all of us have seen. Drive My Car, which I think is going to win. Dune. Again, which is aberration, I think.
Amartya, your audio is too much. Too much. It was better before.
It's better before because I changed the headphones. But anyway.
Oh, were you on wireless? Okay. Now no, this is better. Don't come closer to your mouth. Okay,
anyway.
Go ahead. Sorry.
The other two adapted screenplay nominations, The Lost Daughter, which I know Amartya really likes.
I love that nomination.
Honestly. The Power of the Dog, which I think
again
is
another great
nomination.
Strong
nomination.
Stuff that isn't nominated. French Dispatch, straight up.
I'm not saying all this because I know French Dispatch won't like. I wanted to get nominated for
No, I'd
technical
like to put in
awards.
there. No,
Okay.
I'd like to put in there as well. Because I think it's a fairly well written screenplay.
I mean, for me
it's
it
an
is, but like
adaptation.
I know it's not for everyone because everyone really doesn't like the second story. But anyways,
Yeah, the second story is the weak link.
What was the Power of the Dog, right? Power of the Dog is an adaptation.
From book.
From
Okay,
a book.
I didn't
Savage. What a name.
Here's the problem, and this is again going to cause, I don't know, whatever. Don't getting nominated for screenplay. It's like, wait, so adapting 50% of a book is enough for a nomination?
Yeah,
Who wrote
it is.
I think Villeneuve.
No, Villeneuve didn't write for sure.
He doesn't write.
Villeneuve was
Villeneuve wrote it.
the writers.
Oh wow.
He wrote it? Okay.
Yeah.
Eric Roth, John Spates.
Eric Roth, John Spates, and Villeneuve wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised because I've never seen Villeneuve participate in writing.
He wrote his earlier 2 films and this Polytechnic, I think. I don't think anything after that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eric Roth, I think, has a very good filmography, right? Yeah, he wrote Forrest Gump.
I think Coda is adapted from a French movie, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a whole controversy
film, right?
where they literally hid the name of the French film for the longest time in the credits. Like the credits say the French film ka naam comes in the end. So basically, by the time
it's in the beginning.
Are you sure? Someone?
I saw the movie yesterday.
Oh yeah, you had seen it today only. Okay. Okay.
It's in the beginning.
Okay.
Or maybe they changed.
Maybe they
changed. Yeah. But I think amongst the nominated, I think I'm very divided on Drive My Car and Power of the Dog.
Drive My Car will win this. I think it's so much more of a writerly movie. I think
Drive My Car has a huge chance.
That I won't disagree. I'm just saying I personally am just divided because I really like Power of the Dog as well.
Yeah.
There's like so much to so many characters and there's like a whole.
I think there's a lot of talk where, at least from whatever I've heard and read, that she distilled a lot of the novel.
That's why I was surprised. Because
Sarah, jo ambiguity in Power of the Dog is what she brings to it. Like the novel itself is very elaborate about a lot of these things, and she's basically done the job of like really. It's like how. I mean, different comparison because I think this book is very good, but you know how in You Were Never Really Here, it was the script itself is very like pulpy and whatever, like a very what Lynn Ramsey brings to it is like completely different.
Like that's a very directorial style stamp to it.
Lynn Ramsey's direction in that movie is very different. It's like the action is not the point, the violence is the point.
I mean, beyond that, it's like more psychological.
More psychological,
But coming to here, I think I really like Power of the Dog. I mean, some of the scenes were like so well written. The piano scene where she's playing and then he starts playing. It's a very well written scene.
Beautifully written.
Just to build it up to later on. Stuff like that. So I mean, that is why I'm kind of divided. But Drive My Car for me also would.
I think I would be okay with the Power of the Dog losing against Drive My Car if Jane Campion won for Best Director, which I think she has a strong chance.
She will.
Very much.
I mean, I'm crossing my fingers.
We are all crossing.
Considering there is another possibility of someone else winning if that happens. That look out for the post episode if that happens, definitely.
Okay, moving on.
No, but any other nominations? Green Knight.
Adapted screenplay, adapted screenplay. Green Knight,
I mean, I'm just throwing names.
Good choice. No, good choice. Passing.
Passing.
Passing is there.
Adapted. I think Humans also would make to the list.
Was it? Oh yeah, it's adapted from his play.
Right? Yeah.
His play, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I would give it.
And what about Tick Tick Boom Boom? Oh, boom, whatever it was.
Boom.
Sorry, it's like
Tick Tick Boom, not Tick Tick Boom Boom.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Sorry, not Tick Tick Boom Boom. Sorry.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I would love if someone comes on the stage and reads it out like that. And then their ratings would soar.
Oh yeah.
Because the 3 hosts are not enough at this point.
So the writing stuff is done. We are through with that. Now we go to the category which I think everyone cares the most about, actually, the acting ones, right? I remember the time people वही जो देखते हैं. No, I remember the time when there was such a ruckus when Leo hadn't won for ages, and then The Revenant, like he won. Everyone in my room in America.
It was the most
cheered.
Googled thing after Michael Jackson.
Exactly, like the whole why.
And that year also, he wasn't. To me, I think Fassbender was the best that year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What was
Jobs?
Yeah.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was,
I think Leo won because he did not win for Wolf of Wall Street.
He should have won for Wolf of Wall Street.
Also, before we get into the best actor actresses or category, just one thing, like any of you are surprised by Leo not getting a nomination in here? I know that I'm not the biggest fan of his acting in Don't Look Up.
Honestly, I'm not. Honestly, I'm not.
I am not either.
Honestly,
I am a little bit, maybe because of who all is nominated.
Exactly, yeah.
Javier Bardem and Denzel Washington. I am not the biggest Denzel fan in Tragedy of Macbeth.
I am a huge Denzel fan.
I am a huge Denzel fan in this movie.
Yeah.
In that movie.
I don't think either of. I love Frances McDormand also, but like I don't think either of the performances did
I
anything.
wasn't a fan of acting in that movie, like in general. Like it was so much actorly. I know that was the point, maybe, but it just I didn't connect.
The only performance I liked is the Witches one, which is like really Catherine. Exactly.
But it's like Frances McDormand's acting I did not like that much in Tragedy of Macbeth, but Denzel I loved. Denzel's I loved.
I love everyone.
Again, like Javier, like I am the Ricardo's person here, I guess, who didn't hate the film, and I like it. I won't even say I dislike. Like I'm moderate on it. I like it. Fair bits.
Sure.
You know who else I like and is not here? Bradley Cooper for Nightmare Alley.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him.
Yeah. And he's not even there for supporting role, right?
Did you see the nominations? Dhruv, you didn't say the nominations for best.
Yeah, sorry. So we are going in. So we'll go supporting roles first. We'll first go actor and supporting roles since we've brought up Bradley Cooper. So Ciarán Hinds, is it Ciarán or
Ciarán Hinds?
Ciarán Hinds in Belfast. Troy Kotsur in Coda. Then Jesse Plemons in The Power of the Dog, which to me is a surprising nomination.
Very surprising.
He wasn't there in the movie for a majority of the second or third.
J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos, which again to me is a very surprising nomination. Not surprising, but it's a very. I think it could be like switched around.
Yeah.
And Cody Smith-McPhee, The Power of the Dog, which I think is my probably pick for it.
My pick for it as well.
My pick for it is Cody Smith-McPhee or Troy Kotsur. I saw Coda. Troy Kotsur was fantastic in the movie.
I mean, he's good, but I'd still pick Cody Smith-McPhee.
Yeah.
I mean, he's basically kind of a second lead, though. Like that's the whole argument with supporting thing, right? Like it's like how much screen time someone has.
I'll also pick Richard Jenkins. Richard Jenkins for Human, right? Richard Jenkins.
For Nightmare, I really like Richard Jenkins in that movie.
I'm picking him for Humans though.
But that's not supporting. I'm pretty sure that's the lead role.
I mean, whoever that's your role.
Either.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure he's the lead though, isn't he? I mean, anyways, whatever.
I thought Stephen Yeun was the lead.
Really? Okay. Anyway,
okay. Anyway, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Anyway,
Aryan, bring in the mass actors.
God, I can't even. I mean, that's the best acting I've seen in the last couple of years. Like, not even one of the best performances. They were the best performances I've seen in the past since Marriage Story, basically. And
it's surprising. Honestly, it is like having like a J.K. Simmons and Jesse. I mean, I love Jesse Plemons, but like his role is the least sort of there.
Also. Very surprising that he was
also Aryan. As you are the Annette fan, what about was any supporting character?
No, I'm not the biggest fan of the acting in that film, but yeah, I mean Adam Driver for lead.
That'll go.
But I knew that. That I did not even expect. So
it's probably one of the best performances, I think, along with Benedict Cumberbatch for me. Adam Driver. Yeah, but for supporting roles, anything else? So who all was in Mass again? Jason Isaacs is there, and who's the other actor? The in the male category, who's the other actor? Because I really liked him also, I remember, in Mass.
Mass, I was sobbing through 20-minute mark. I was like...
I'm the same.
I'm surprisingly, I was cold on it. So.
Reed Birney is the second actor. So the male category, I think, Mass could like Every actor
I'll
could
tell you.
be
I'll
good.
tell you. This is the male category, right?
Yeah.
I will tell you one snub. I am surprised he's not nominated. But then again, West Side
No,
Story. Sanjeet.
this is the female category, right?
Male. I just
Male.
read out
Okay. Male supporting.
Peter and
This is
Hands
the
and yeah.
West Side Story. Sanjeet. Mike Faced.
He was
Mike
really
Faced.
good, yeah.
He was
Yeah.
fantastic. I mean, he's the reason why viewers will be struck in the scene, because Ansel Elgort is not the most compelling character in that entire movie.
Not really
Mike
at
Faced
all,
is
actually.
fantastic.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Mike Faced is
Reed
fantastic.
Bernie and Mass.
Reed Bernie and Jason Isaacson.
Jason
was,
Isaac, yeah.
Yeah, both of them I think were phenomenal. So
Of
yeah,
the ones nominated, Cody Smith.
and I guess French Dispatch could have, but usme again so many actors. Jeffrey Wright I thought was fantastic in it.
Jeffrey
Benicio del
Wright
Toro.
was,
Jeffrey Wright was lovely in it. I love that segment. Yeah.
Benicio del Toro I thought was
Benicio
fantastic.
del Toro. Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
So again, it's like you have so much stuff that you can't know. It's almost like that, I think, in some cases. Like there's so much in that movie that you don't nominate anything because you're stupid.
Yeah.
Not even the technical aspects.
Yeah. So it's like that. As again, I think this was a touted nomination for a lot of things. The Come On child actor.
Yeah. Woody Norman.
Who's
Woody Norman,
British. I was shocked.
Oh. Wow. That's a revelation to me. Even I didn't know.
So yeah, I think those are the ones that struck me at least. So what about, are there any names that are there any other names you're thinking about that?
Actor, right?
I mean, how come you're not championing your guys Rashomon?
Last Duel? I was probably going to champion him for
Last Duel. I would champion for supporting actress Jodie Comer.
Jodie Comer. Yeah, I don't mind.
Jodie Comer, I would support.
She's the actress.
Okay, but it's more like
no, it's an ensemble piece, nah. So
I think that's more like a supporting role.
She's the main person.
That's the thing, right? That's the differing
opinion.
Jodie Comer no. Imagine that movie getting a supporting actress nomination, like defeating the entire purpose of the.
I don't see how you guys see that as a supporting turn, but okay.
Also, another supporting actor who's not nominated, and we thank the Lord and heaven for it. Jared Leto, House of Gucci.
He was never going to be nominated. I think Bradley Cooper should have been nominated.
What do you mean he was never going to be nominated?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Bradley Cooper for Licorice
Pizza was like lovely. I don't mind like Sean Penn also. I think he was like really good in that.
Bradley Cooper in Licorice Pizza is literally playing John Peters. That's hilarious.
Yeah, exactly.
But they didn't use the real name, right? I think.
No, John Peters is the real name. John Peters was actually
John Peters. Yeah.
I thought he wasn't okay with using the real name.
No, they used that name. They didn't use someone else's name. I think the director.
William Holden. William Holden. They did not use his name. They used
John Bates.
Yeah, right.
Look, John Peters, they used his name, and John Peters apparently told PTA that they can use his name, but they have to use his famous pickup line.
Oh yeah, and here
the line he used.
That, yeah.
John Peters is in reality like that. So
sorry to cut the PTA trivia session, but if we had to pick like an actor in a supporting role, what do you guys think? Who will win?
Schmidt McPhee or Troy Kotsur?
I think Troy Kotsur might win, actually,
Yeah.
I think Troy Kotsur might win.
Might
win.
Yeah.
So, supporting role actress.
I think this is the strongest.
Loads of people to put in here.
Yeah, but this is also one of the strongest categories, honestly.
Just nominations.
Jessie Buckley, The Lost Daughter, which is a great performance, except the whole segment shouldn't exist, in my opinion. Then Ariana DeBose.
Wait, rewind that. What?
No. Later. Pele nominations, please.
Ariana DeBose in West Side Story, fantastic performance. Judi Dench in Belfast. Judi Dench is always great, but
here I will chime in here. Wait. Next, okay.
Kirsten Dunst, Power of the Dog.
Fantastic.
Arguably also a lead, but okay, fine.
This sort of trying to tell why I would put like Jodie Comer in Best Supporting.
I'm sorry, but in Jodie Comer wala case mein, I think it's definitely not true. I think Jodie Comer
Okay. Then that's up to you, because I still feel it's more of a supporting role than the main. But then
who's the main character in Last Duel?
I mean, there's no really. I think I would put like
everything isn't everything about her.
It is really, but I feel in if you look at the context of the movie, I still feel that's more of a supporting role because I think I don't know. I just feel that.
And then
technically only the last act is about her, so I think that makes her.
I mean, she's there throughout, no? And
I think I would put the lead. I would put Matt Damon as like the lead throughout. He was.
I mean,
more
there's a whole segment where
segments.
he's not there, no?
Yeah.
There's a whole segment where he's not there.
I'll tell you who should have been nominated for supporting actor, and this is the controversial one. Ben Affleck.
For what?
Last Duel.
No.
Yes.
Anyways, this is a female category. Where are we going to the males?
I think Jessie Buckley and Ariana DeBose were like really good.
And Anjan Ellis from
she's also damn good. She's
from King Richard. She's very good in it, I think.
But okay, so I think she didn't have like that many good scenes.
Yeah.
I thought her scenes were the best scenes in the film.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. There were not a lot. That's what I'm saying.
We'll never end this debate of like what is supporting and then what is lead, because she is a perfect example of a supporting actor, I think.
I'm not saying supporting or the lead. I'm just saying there weren't many scenes of hers. Like,
I thought she was very good. Like, I thought she was.
I'm not discrediting that she's not good.
I'm saying like I thought she added to the film, like in that way, like to me.
Okay, so here's where I will chime in as the guy who did not
like Lost Daughter first.
No, as the guy who did not like Belfast that much. The nomination of Judi Dench is one I don't agree with. Remove her, put Catriona Balfe.
Oh yeah, that was the surprising snub, right? She's Catriona
for Belfast only. She's the mother. She's the mother of.
Okay.
Put her in.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're nominating Belfast, actually nominate the right one. Anyway, and as for a snub, and again, this is going to sound surprising. Rebecca Ferguson, Dune.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think she was the strongest part of that entire movie, honestly.
And even passing was
I was about to say
passing
probably has the best. I mean, it's hard to select. It's a great nomination list, but like Ruth Negga in that film is phenomenal.
I'll also pick like Amy Schumer that way for
Humans.
Yeah, I really liked her.
Yeah, no, she was very good. I mean, to be very honest, my favorite performance again will be from Bergman Island, which I mean, I am surprised they didn't gun for this more.
There's no talk about Bergman Island at all.
It just vanished. Of course it did.
Absolutely.
It's directed
by... There is no lobbying. There is no screening. Whatever.
IFC produced it. Mia Hansen-Løve made it.
Yeah, but there is nothing.
It's about a female director who comes of age, kind of.
But there is nothing. No buzz. Checks. Yeah, there is no buzz.
It released at the wrong time, I think, and it's, I guess, and it's
unfortunate. But then that also happens with a lot of IFC movies, if you notice.
Yeah,
I remember a couple of years back there was this one movie called Born to Be Blue, which had like Ethan Hawke. IFC, really good reviews. Everyone's talking about it, but then there's nothing about it after.
Yeah, no,
that happens with IFC. IFC films around.
Yeah, but anyways, that performance by Mia Wasikowska, who I generally don't have I don't care about the actress as much in other roles, but here she is phenomenal, phenomenal to another level. She's basically playing a version of Vicky Krieps, who's basically playing a version of Mia Hansen-Løve, and she has to channel Vicky Krieps in it. So the way they don't look the same, but the mannerisms are so similar. It's incredible to watch her. And unlike the other movie that Amartya wants to argue about, which is The Lost Daughter, the segments in Bergman Island, I think, need to be there also. So I think her presence makes a difference to the whole thing also. So, but you can argue against my problem with The Lost Daughter.
Yeah, I mean... I'm just stunned. I don't really know what to ask.
I mean, I'm curious. I discussed with Aryan also. I think both of us was on the same page with this.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I didn't discuss it with you. Even though
The Lost Daughter.
I don't think I discussed it with you either. That's why it's a shock to me. But anyway, so it's whatever. So who wins? Lost Daughter?
No, I don't think Jessie Buckley will win.
I think they're just compensating for.
I think Ariana DeBose.
Ariana DeBose. Yeah.
Strong.
If she wins, I'll actually be happy. She was so good.
She was very good in it. I mean, I probably would be, out of the ones nominated, probably go for Kirsten Dunst, but that's also because that's the movie I like the most. So
okay.
Kirsten Dunst is the favorite to win.
Is she? Okay.
Yeah, I think she's a
I
favorite.
think so.
Has she won ever before or no?
She's never been nominated.
Oh wow.
Oh, surprising.
That's why she'll win.
Maybe that's
Maybe
that's the thing.
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. A great category though, yeah. One of the strongest categories I think, in the whole thing. Sanjeet is taking out his tongue and what are you doing, Sanjeet?
There was a disagreement.
Oh, that was a disagreement.
No, that's not the strongest category. I think the strongest category still is cinematography.
I said one of the, but okay.
I agree.
No, it's not one of the either. But anyway.
Okay. Anyways, actor in a leading role.
Okay, let's begin.
Nice. First the nominations.
Yes.
Javier Bardem being the Ricardos. Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog.
Odds on favorite, fantastic.
Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom.
Again, fantastic.
Boom, because that's the way to say it right now. So, Will Smith, King Richard, which I think he'll win.
I also think
Denzel Washington,
Tragedy of Macbeth. Another strong category, honestly, except Javier Bardem. But yeah,
it's a bit harsh, but okay.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's not harsh, to be honest. He's not like it's a very over the top performance. It depends on how much you like it and not like it. But I'm surprised he's nominated.
Is a hero part of the canon?
It should be, but it isn't.
So then I'll put Amir Jadidi as one of.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They never do this though. They hardly ever do this. I mean, the Drive My Car actor should have probably.
Neither Hidetoshi Nishijima. Yeah. Drive My Car should be nominated. He's so good.
I'm just looking at who else could have been. That's what I'm looking. Oh wait,
Joaquin Phoenix.
Adam Driver.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Come on. Yeah.
Aryan. That's what I think. Ian Aryan also spoke. Joaquin Phoenix.
Adam Driver.
Straight up. Joaquin Phoenix.
Adam Driver for Annette or Joaquin Phoenix. But I think. I mean.
I mean, I would probably give it to Adam Driver just because he's so freaking electric in that movie. He's doing a lot of stuff in that movie, and you can also compensate and give it to him for Last Duel, considering he's the best part of that movie. IMO.
Joaquin Phoenix, straight up.
Joaquin Phoenix.
One of the loveliest performances I've ever seen.
I like Joaquin Phoenix in mellow mode, actually.
Yeah,
I really like him like this. He was like
you don't see him like
bear
this.
Uncle or whatever.
Yeah, you don't see him like this.
Yeah. So
I mean, he's there like this a bit in Her, right? The Spike Jonze film,
but this is something else. I think this is like without anything that you would like put on as like a method acting thing.
Yeah, this is
like
not without any
anything.
pretensions. This is without any pretensions.
Absolutely, without any pretensions. So it's like just like a very, and to do this, I feel is more tougher than doing other things. That's just my opinion.
But again, best actor, who do you think should win? Will Smith has a high chance. Will Smith has a high chance.
I think Will Smith will win.
I have Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield is fantastic. But it's like, it's a three-way, honestly. It's either Will Smith or Benedict Cumberbatch. It's a three-way.
I would have wanted Denzel Washington to win, but Benedict Cumberbatch is winning.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my favorite performance of the lot is Benedict Cumberbatch's.
Yeah.
I think his performance, like, genuinely, like, it's a character
unsettling. It's unsettling.
You should be scared of, and then you should kind of feel
find some empathy.
Exactly, and it's and I think he's been criticized a fair bit in critical circles because he's such a big performer. Yeah, he's a very big performer, right? He's not a subtle. He doesn't do subtle a lot.
And they nominated Denzel Washington in the same category for this movie.
I'm surprised that performance worked for you guys that much. Honestly,
I loved it.
It did not for me.
Absolutely loved it.
I loved that performance because he kind of sort of brought a different dimension it brought a different dimension to a character which I have read and seen so many times.
I think there's the whole argument, right? That this version of Tragedy of Macbeth is more sort of he is weary a lot in the film, right? He's not electric.
This version of Macbeth is much more older. It's like
like there's a tiredness to it.
There is a desperation and a tiredness.
There's a certain wisdom also.
It
explains casting him.
There's one line in that movie that stuck with me also because like that's one of the few lines I understood. underneath all the Shakespearean, but there is one I've cited it somewhere, but it goes back to a very Cohen's idea, like the whole why are we even doing this, kind of like that.
Like that.
What is
I
the
thought there
purpose
was
of the purpose of all this thunder and fire and sword and whatever? And I was like, oh, that's the
very much
Cohen's
reflective.
touch.
That's
the Cohen's touch, or Cohen touch, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And so you guys, all of us have like a toss up between sort of Benedict Cumberbatch, Will Smith, Denzel Washington,
and Andrew
right?
Garfield. And
Andrew Garfield.
I've not seen Tick, Tick, Boom.
I liked, but he's probably the best thing about Tick, Tick, Boom. Right?
He's the best thing. He's the reason to watch.
He's got a very feminine quality to his performance, both in this and Eyes of Tammy Faye. Both, he's very feminine. Like surprising. He's got his body language is very like, his performance is very like that, I think so.
Effeminate, yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very interesting.
I'm curious.
Yeah. The movie itself is a bit like the music. All the musicals this year, except for Annette, I've had a problem. I've not connected with any of the music. So,
what else? What are the musicals are there? Tick, Tick, Boom.
West Side Story. I didn't like the music.
Tick, Tick, Boom, West Side Story, In the Heights.
I've not seen In the Heights.
I've not seen In the Heights either. I've not seen. I think both In the Heights and Tick, Tick, Boom are both Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel, yeah.
I thought Tick, Tick, Boom's music was purposely bad.
That's not a bad argument, honestly.
I mean, I felt it was bad, so I was like, oh, are they doing this on purpose? Who knows?
That's not actually a bad argument, yeah.
Okay. So actors in a leading role, which will bring me to my big grievance, which I'll get to. So these are nominations: Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye; Olivia Colman, who is basically a regular now and should remain a regular in this.
I love
The Lost Daughter.
She's the new Meryl Streep.
I think
not yet.
I was about to say I think that's doing disservice to Olivia Colman. But, but okay.
Nice.
Then there's Penelope Cruz, or someone who knows how to pronounce the Penelope part in Spanish, for Parallel Mothers.
Okay.
Then there's Nicole Kidman for being the Ricardos.
Oh God.
Which will bring that response from Amartya. And there's your guys' favorite, Kristen Stewart from Spencer.
She's going to win.
Yeah, she will win.
She's going to win.
Yeah.
She's going to win.
Sure. You have to give that movie something. Right?
I would have preferred Alana Haim also being there somewhere.
Yeah.
And even Cooper Hoffman,
surprised me. She's the best. She's the
best actor.
She's the quote-unquote lead in literally Licorice Pizza. She is the lead.
She is the lead. Yeah, she is.
She is effortless in that film.
Yeah, she's so effortless.
I would have also liked Noomi Rapace for The Lamb. Yeah, I really liked her performance.
Yeah, she was.
I mean, I am the only one who liked The Lamb as much as, like, what do I say?
Yeah, I suppose.
You think I'd be very curious for Oscar voters to see Lamb though. Like I'm just like out of sheer curiosity. I will see a movie about.
Wasn't it like
Iceland's submission, right?
Yeah. They must have
that movie and Bad Luck Banging, both of them they should watch.
Just for fun. How about Best Actress Zendaya for Dune? Just for fun.
So salty, Amartya.
Just so for salty. Fun.
Zendaya. It's so sandy.
Sandy, yeah.
Let's go with the Dune comparison here. Just
okay. No, but I have so many who I would have chosen.
I've not seen Eyes of Tammy Faye, Parallel Mothers, and Being the Ricardos.
Parallel Mothers was sad. It's a nice
Penelope Cruz is.
Penelope Cruz has got tier.
There's the argument. No, whenever she's speaking Spanish and in a Pedro Almodovar movie, she acts in a totally different way other than when
Also, what about the snub that a lot of people seem to be very pissed about? I mean, I would have been okay with her getting a nomination, but the lead and the worst person in the world. What's her name?
Renata Renzi.
Renata Renzi.
Yeah, she's good.
What about her?
She's good.
I think I wouldn't have had a problem with her being on the list.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Jessica Chastain in Eyes of Tammy Faye.
No, but remove Nicole Kidman and put Renata Renzi.
Okay,
easy.
But it's Nicole Kidman. How can you remove her?
I can just cut her name off.
You need two veteran actors.
We have this Academy voter with us, Amartya Chara, who's literally going to go there and cut her name. No, she's not there.
No, Nicole Kidman might win for the award she hasn't ever won, sort of like that, like a career award. Jo hota hai na,
because Oscar ka credibility to वैसे भी जा रहा है.
But Dhruv, I think they are this time they are too much concerned with the rankings and all that. So I think they'll give it to Spencer for.
Spencer has
and Spencer should win. And
I think the closest to win, according to me, of the two films I've seen, is Olivia Colman.
Yeah, Olivia Colman
think she'll win again.
Olivia Colman.
If not win, I think she's like close. I mean, because she is like a very good.
I think she's the
favorite.
There are two possibilities. It's either Olivia Colman or it's Kristen Stewart.
That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, because I've not seen the other three either.
No, but it's like you don't need to see the other three. Anyway.
Parallel Mothers I want to watch.
I'm sorry. I'm offended. Pedro Almodovar movie, you said not to see it.
I mean, I have to see it someday or the other. But
you don't even have to see it. It's not an obligation. It's a very good movie.
Yeah,
Pedro Almodovar movies don't disrespect. He's a
I like it.
Yeah, I liked his previous movie with Antonio Banderas.
Glory.
Pain and Glory.
I love that movie. So
yeah. Now go watch Skin I Live In to see his complete other side.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Anyways, before we move on, I'm itching to say this actress's name because she's come on in so many films this year. French Dispatch, Souvenir Part 2. Memoria is one of those.
Tilda Swinton.
Memoria is that performance which you will look back on sort of after 10-15 years and be like, what Tilda Swinton acted in this movie and no one recognized her, sort of like that. It's her movie, kind of like the sound argument, right?
I think
it's sound and her.
Okay.
And she is required to emote a lot when the cameras are a great distance from her. So it's not like she's going, like the camera is like highlighting her performance. It's a lot to do with you seeing how her body language is and everything is. So I think in that respect only, it's such a great performance. I'm bringing up Memoria and making it sound like it's a conventional movie. It's not at all. It's a hard watch.
I know.
If you're going to go and recognize great stuff, then you have to like watch it and be aware of like one of
stuff
the best actresses who's working. Exactly. And she's doing such a great work.
I just remembered, it's not the best actress, it's best actor. I just remembered one snub. Sean Baker, Red Rocket.
Oh,
I've still not seen Red Rocket.
I've not seen it yet.
Red Rocket was an easy A+.
The guy who's the lead in Red Rocket, he won Best Actor at Independent Spirit Awards.
Independent Spirit Awards are generally a better.
Yeah, I mean, Aryan will champion him because I think Aryan. Both of you have seen, no? Amartya.
Yeah. Fantastic movie.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing movie.
Okay.
The main person I wanted to flag up is Tilda Swinton, and the other two I'll just name because we'll probably be going ahead on time. Is Vicky Creeps again for Bergman
Island,
and this is a surprise nomination just because I think the movie is like very divisive, and it's a French movie, so they'll probably not nominate it because they don't nominate anyone outside.
Petite Mama.
No, actually, it's neither. It's Léa Seydoux for France by Bruno Dumont.
Oh, okay.
Where she also has like one of those, everything is on her. It's like her sort of, what's that Godard movie, Vive sa vie, kind of like that. Or Passion of Joan of Arc, kind of like that. Her face is like the central part of film. Kind of like that. So again, fascinating movie that will infuriate people also. But
what about Agatha Roussel? Agatha Roussel for Titan.
Probably. Even Vincent Landon for supporting actor, probably. Linden, sorry, for supporting actor. We've also skipped Titan somehow. A movie which
we have international features coming up, right?
Yeah, that's true. I know Amartya is cold on it.
It's fine.
Amartya only was the one who was like, no, Titan. He's an Academy member, no?
Yeah. Good. Sure.
Okay.
If I was an actual Academy member, I would have put Petite Mama.
Sure. Petite Mama is not counting for this year, though, I think.
Why not?
No, it is counting.
It didn't officially release in American cinemas, no?
It did, I think. Yeah,
it did.
It did, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it did.
Someone commented on my thing saying that it's not releasing in America till April.
Oh, then I'm wrong about
But
it.
that's
It's
the worst
releasing
person.
here this month, so.
I don't know. Last time also they snubbed Portrait of a Lady on Fire. Of course they'll snub Petite Maman.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
too
yeah.
small a film.
Yeah.
Same director, no?
Yeah, Celine Sciamma.
Okay. Me yet to see Petite Maman both.
Wonderful
Lovely
movie.
Okay, go ahead. Moving on.
Heading into the sorry, before heading into one more actor which I forgot somehow to mention. Oscar Isaac in The Card Counter. Is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So
he's phenomenal. Yeah.
Very much tailor-made for
Paul
God's
Schrader,
Lonely Man.
protagonist. God's Lonely Man. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
And now we go on to the best pictures. No, best director first, and then, no, best pictures will go, and then director, because we'll end on the Sir Kenneth Branagh Award.
Yeah, the Sir Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
Sanjeet, did you put your hand up to say break?
Yeah, break.
A few moments later.
International feature film, the nominations. Drive My Car, Ryusuke Hamaguchi, right?
Ryusuke Hamaguchi. Yeah.
Hamaguchi, yeah.
Flee, who is the director?
Jonas Poher.
Yeah.
Okay. The Hand of God, Paolo Sorrentino. So rude. I like Paolo Sorrentino.
Yeah, even I like him.
Lunana, A Yak in the Classroom. Can you guys check the director's name?
Paavo Choining Dorji.
Okay.
And The Worst Person in the World,
Joachim Trier. Yeah.
Joachim Trier.
Okay. Any
good
noticeable absentees? I disagree.
Noticeable absentee.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I disagree with the nominations that Sanjeet is saying good nominations. I think there's a notable number of absentees.
Oh, Hero.
Hero, yeah.
That's one. Yeah.
I mean, you've seen a lot, so you can tell both. I think all three of you have seen a lot. So
even that Brazilian film, right? Which is a very difficult watch.
Killing of Two Lovers or Prayer for the School? Which one are you talking about?
No, the second one. The one on that difficult subject matter.
Yeah. Prayer for the Soul. Yeah.
No, I've not.
I'm yet to watch that. Yeah, I'll watch it this week.
So I would see. I like Flee a fair bit.
I love Flee quite a bit. Very nice.
I could have had like other films instead of that in this category.
I think Hive is also a very good movie.
Hive, I've heard, is very good. Yeah.
Hive is a very good.
Lunana, I think, is not a very good film.
I haven't seen it.
As much as I actually respect the fact that they are nominating something from Bhutan, and there's like stuff in it which I think if someone takes that as a core of like Bhutan's national cinema and develops it, it's a very interesting sort of way in how like that. But I think just there's too many great entries from other places where I'm surprised they selected it. Maybe it's because it's feel good, which I guess is easy.
That's something. That's an important something for most people.
You could have just put Disciple, man.
I was about to say Disciple, yeah. Feel good, right?
Yeah, absolutely, because feel good, absolutely.
Feel good.
Definitely.
But yeah, amongst the stuff that
but they put Hand of God, which is again unless it's just a Sorrentino thing.
I think it's a Netflix thing.
Netflix and Sorrentino thing. Yeah.
Because it's
any Indian movies.
Pebbles, right? You like Pebbles?
I did not like Pebbles.
I think Drive My Car, straight up.
Drive My Car, yeah. It's either Drive My Car or Worst Person. Out of the two of them, one of them will win.
Can I be the contrarian as usual?
Sure.
Hand of God. Yeah.
Nice.
It's not gonna win.
I know it's not gonna win. Of course, Drive My Car is going to win.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of maybe prefer the other Hamaguchi film this year.
Yeah, Fortune and
I kind of like it a little bit more, but then I think I like all the anthologies and none of them get nominated, so it's fine.
Yeah, maybe the structural thing is a thing, right? The anthology structure,
Maybe.
It's a problem.
No other film has grown upon me the way Drive My Car has.
Yeah, same. Drive My Car grew on me like really crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to agree.
What else, Dhruv, do you think should have been nominated and hasn't? Because
There Is No Evil by Mohammad Rasulov, another Iranian film.
Heard about this.
Another anthology which hasn't gotten nominated. So again, maybe it's a trend. Like maybe anthologies are
Is there a
For
Hong
its
Sang-soo movie also out last
There's
year?
a Hong Sang-soo movie out every year, Amartya.
Every year, no.
Oh yeah. He's too prolific.
It won something at Berlinale also, right?
It's a common favorite for a lot of people, to be honest. So it's
Oh
called In
wait,
Front
that's
of Your
introduction.
Face.
Oh wait, that's introduction or in front
In
of
front
your
of your
face?
face. In front.
Introduction
of
is the one which did not get good reviews. So there you go.
In front of your face is the
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyone here who's watched Compartment Number 6 and Benedetta?
I've
No.
heard it's very good.
I've heard it's
Benedetta,
very,
I'm
very good.
cool on.
Benedetta is fine.
Yeah,
it's not even peak Verhoeven. It's not even peak
Disappointingly
Verhoeven.
fine it is. Which
And
is
Verhoeven peak is what, Showgirls?
No, Verhoeven peak is something else entirely. Flesh plus blood.
That's okay.
Flesh plus blood and
Oh yeah,
Robocop.
L is lovely.
And
L is lovely. I was surprised. I think he came back to L after a lot of years, right? Like he came back to directing. If I'm not wrong.
Even Black Book was good.
I've not
Black
seen.
Book.
No, I've not seen.
Black Book was good. Yeah.
Okay.
a lot of films that the Academy hasn't nominated, probably because they haven't seen.
That's not a probably. But okay.
So out of these, you guys all are Drive My Car, and I mean, I really like Drive My Car myself, but I'm just saying the other option that maybe Hand of God for me, which is a very controversial film. To just flag that up. I've seen a lot of half-star reviews because people are really pissed off at that film. So yeah,
but then people are pissed at Licorice Pizza also, right?
So it's a a great double bill, honestly, in terms of how controversial autobiographical films are.
Yeah, it is. And Hand of God deserves some of the controversy. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Both of them deserve it. I think both of them are good enough to deserve it. There's another autobiographical film which doesn't deserve to be discussed, but it's been discussed a lot. So
which one? Which one are we
talking about? My God, Amartya.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
After shitting on it,
he's already forgotten it. Nah, that's why.
Yeah, it's like it's out of my brain.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
Ninja technique.
Yep.
Okay.
Going to now
best
directing or best picture?
Yeah.
What do you want to
No, directing. Picture last में रखो ना. Best.
Okay. Best directing.
आप लोग पढ़ो मैं थक गया.
Okay, so I'll say the nominations. The nominations for best directors are Kenneth Branagh for
Sir
Belfast.
Sir Kenneth Branagh.
You call him sir. I'll call Sir Paul Thomas Anderson for Licorice Pizza.
I don't call him sir. He's anointed sir.
He's anointed sir.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm not that dumb, bro. Okay, Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog. Steven Spielberg for West Side Story. Ryusuke Hamaguchi for Drive My Car.
Okay, lovely. Noticeable snub, and I'm not even a fan of the movie, but Denis Villeneuve. Noticeable snub. Huge snub.
Okay.
I have many different people, but I'm not going to...
It's like that stood up to me.
Biggest snub of the year.
Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah, biggest snub.
I think Farhadi also, if a hero was part of it, of the conversation, of the whole Academy conversation, then Farhadi should have been nominated.
The year Separation came, they only gave it best foreign film. That year, it probably should have swept everything in terms of acting, directing, writing, cast, everything. But they just don't give it to... Now, I guess they'll start expanding beyond picture, writing, and international feature. Actors category, mein kahan they give to anyone? They don't even... Parasite, no one got an acting nomination. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. I think they're still very traditional with some of their categories.
It is traditional. And to be honest, I've talked with someone who does believe that it's an American award show, so they shouldn't be thinking about stuff outside, which I find very surprising.
But
it's very limiting also. It's very limiting also.
I mean, that's the idea, right? Okay, it's an American award show. That's why they are doing this.
Yeah, but America, if they are, I mean, they are anyways very insular, but like if they want to sort of venture outside properly, then go for it. No, like you have to promote the arts. It's not you have to limit it to your country. No,
but then again, at this point, the Academy is so focused on getting the ratings and everything. At this point, they don't care.
Yeah. They'll obviously want like Jessica Chastain sitting in the front row. Than like
they should have nominated Spider-Man for everything. They would have gotten the ratings.
That's what they're going to do.
That will happen. Yeah,
that's what they're going to do.
In 15-20 years. Yeah.
No, that's the fun part. That's what they wanted to do. That's why they introduced the entire nomination. The problem is Cinderella is leading that nomination. So, Academy, great job. Fantastic work.
Strange. I thought it will be nominated. And to be honest, I kind of like that film over a bunch of Oscar nominated films, so I won't even say anything.
I won't even go that far.
Sanjeet is just sitting there in the dark.
That's all I can do, man. That's all I can do.
Look.
This is all it has come down to.
Look in 2023.
Dhruv
Look
was
in
my
the
friend.
2022 Oscars.
And now, okay. No, but I think amongst
Anyways,
the stuff
best
that hasn't been,
directing.
I think best directing, I think I would want Paul Thomas Anderson to win,
Not gonna
but I think Jane Campion would take it.
Jane Campion would take it.
Jane Campion would take
or
it. For sure.
Hamaguchi. Or Hamaguchi.
No, I think Jane Campion.
I don't
would
think
take it.
so.
win. I don't think Hamaguchi will win.
Jane Campion would take it for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Del Toro also being there. Don't mind. But yeah,
Is
I
Del
mean,
Toro nominated? Del Toro is nominated.
no, he's not nominated, but I wouldn't mind Del Toro being nominated.
Yeah.
I also wouldn't mind Mike Mills for Come On, Come On either.
Yeah, same.
Thank God Del Toro isn't nominated, because the only thing I was going to give that movie like 4.5, okay? And then the last shot kept going and going. And I think the best part about the original Nightmare Alley was the ending, right? Because
I've not seen the original.
Oh, it's opposite for me.
Wait, what? The
Yeah,
original
Amartya's perked up. Yeah.
the original ending of Nightmare Alley is the biggest problem of that entire movie.
The
Because
original one.
Yeah,
that-
Aryan likes it.
That movie. No, I like that.
No,
movie
but
too.
Aryan, what do you like? What did you like?
No, I'm just gonna say, without spoiling anything, that Del Toro, I would have liked the movie way better. I already love the new adaptation, right? But I would have gone way higher with my rating if Del Toro would have cut 20 seconds earlier.
Okay.
Because
You don't want the last shot.
Yeah, I want the last shot, but I wanted to cut away, right? Because Bradley Cooper is a great actor, right? He is capable of showcasing his emotions through in seconds through his eyes. And then it kept going and going, like it's telling us that, oh, he kept on crying. The original, uska ending, oh my God.
I don't like that. I mean, I don't.
I don't like the original ending either. It's like so
wow.
much haze code. It's like so much haze code interference in that original film. You can actually feel it.
Nicely, Aryan. Aryan is the contrarian here. Nice.
I think the new one is structured better, but the ending, there's no comment.
I think we should just name, when four of us are here, who's the contrarian as a part of part of the series. Who's the contrarian? But okay, moving on.
Nah, you will do the jingle for us, right?
Yeah. I don't mind. Okay, so what do you guys think? Like who?
I have
Jane
so
Campion?
many names again, but yeah, like so many names that are not there. Mia Hansen-Løve, of course.
Mia Hansen-Løve. Okay.
Even Wes Anderson, I think.
Wes Anderson, yeah.
Denis Villeneuve, Api Chetpong, Marisa Thikol. Joanna Hogg, which I think if A24 pushed it, I think this would have a better chance to get Best Director nom than someone like Mike Mills.
Okay.
There's a sequence in the Souvenir Part 2 that is so mind-blowing that I mean, if you're going to watch the Souvenir films, watch it for like a 15-20 minute sequence, which is amazing. Like it shows you what a filmmaker can do different from what you expect from them. Just mind-blowing stuff.
Simon Rex, Red Rocket. Sean Baker. Simon Rex is the actor. Sean Baker, Red Rocket.
But yeah, again, it's a bunch of films which I know that no one has. Yeah, I know these are not going to nominate.
Spielberg was also like bloody good director. I mean,
Spielberg was fantastic. He transformed the original into something.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, Spielberg has always been directing like this way, but it's like he was always made for this. I mean, he never made a musical, but I think he was always made for this. But yeah, go ahead.
That's what Amartya wrote in his review, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't read it.
It's like instinctual, na? Because I saw Jaws, I saw Jurassic Park, and the first thing that struck me was how instinctual of a director this guy is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot about his process. I think I've read a lot about him, so I think
I even love his camera work in Bridge of Spies.
I love his camera work in The Post also.
Post.
That's like
I'm one of the few people who like that movie.
I like it.
One of the few. I mean, a lot of people like The Post.
Yeah, Amartya, come on.
Do they though?
Amartya, get out more.
A lot of directors.
Yeah, because I am the one who needs grass here.
Yeah. What kind of grass?
What kind of grass? Yep.
But I think all of us are favorites in this. I think we like most of the nominations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even Kenneth Branagh. Yeah.
Wait.
There's a reason I said most.
No, man,
all,
you agreed to it, Amartya. Now, no going back.
No,
You're the only one who nominated Pranav, man. You're the Academy member.
Amartya, we should do a separate episode on Belfast just to pinpoint all the problems.
Stop reminding that movie to him, Sanjeet.
I don't want that. Please, no.
I mean, I like that movie. I cannot discredit it for
You
whatever
both like it, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I did not like it. I was okay
liked
with
it.
it. I didn't like it.
I liked it.
I think I understand the like for it only from an emotional point of view. I think
Exactly,
it's
that's
a
the only thing
fundamentally
which says.
not well-made movie though.
I understand the liking of it from a structural point of view. I know why the movie is made. That's it. I don't care. That's the thing.
Okay.
I don't care.
Okay, Academy member who voted for Belfast.
Yes. Because I voted for Belfast, a movie I did not care, obviously.
Yeah. And the
Yeah, I mean-
Doglapan hai, bhai. Aur kuch nahi.
Doglapan. Sab Doglapan hai.
What else? What
Anyway,
else?
What
Then
else?
no.
Nothing. Best picture
Best film.
was
Okay.
ceremony ka
Yes.
last part or episode.
Ceremony, last part. Okay.
Okay,
You know,
let's go.
Okay, fine. Yeah, let's go.
बोलो क्या बोल रहे थे?
Okay, so the nominations are, I'm not going to name the producers, I'm just naming the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, Drive My Car, Dune, King Richard, Licorice Pizza, Nightmare Alley, Power of the Dog, West Side Story.
Okay.
Weak list in my opinion, honestly.
Yeah, very weak list.
In my
I think
opinion.
it's a mixed bag. I think it's like middling. I think some of them are like, I'm really happy some of them are nominated. I'm really confused why this got nominated instead of like
Don't
something
look
else.
up. Don't look up. Yeah.
Coda, I'll say, even though it's a good movie, I don't see it
Yeah,
getting
Coda
nominated
is a
over
best picture material. It's quite good. I
No,
like
but this
it.
I don't understand. What is best picture material and what is this adjective Oscar worthy? You also used it. I'm curious. What does
Who used
Oscar worthy mean? Not you, Amartya.
There are two types of Oscar-worthy movies. One is the actual movie which actually does something different, supposed to show you something different. The idealized version of what an Oscar movie should be.
Yeah.
Great movie in every respect, whatever the hell not.
Yeah.
The other movie is the Oscar bait. What the creators think the Academy voters want to see.
हाँ but उसके
is like
अंदर क्या
Spielberg-
definition हुआ?
that
Like
is like
Oscar
Spielberg
worthy का
का-
क्या मतलब हुआ?
Oscar worthy का मतलब है two things. It's either extremely subtle or extremely showy.
Okay.
Like acting,
Editing.
full makeup acting,
Yeah.
or extremely nuanced acting. I'm
Got it.
acting, emoting so little
Yeah,
that you won't understand.
I got
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
so-
right, okay.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
yeah.
And the biggest issue, I think, the biggest difference, I think, is the separation between what is actually a very good Oscar-worthy movie and what is the Oscar bait movie.
So there's a lot
Because-
of bait here, though.
Yeah, there is a lot of bait
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
And there are some baits which are actually very good and should be Oscar worthy. Number one is West Side Story. Surprisingly enough, it's a very Oscar baity movie, but it's also a very Oscar worthy movie.
Fair enough.
Then in that sense, I
Licorice
think
Pizza
Power
also,
of the
na?
Dog also then.
Do you
Yeah,
think
Power of
Licorice
the Dog.
Pizza is
Licorice Pizza
Oscar
is not
bait? I don't
Licorice
think it's
Pizza is not
baity.
bait.
It's too
I-
loose to be baity. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah. I think
It's
Power
very
of the Dog is
lackadaisical.
more baity in that sense. Then.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
I think you guys are thinking. I think Power of the Dog is much more. It's too subtle to be baity. Too reserved.
Yeah, because
as
people
a
did not
film.
understand the
Held back.
I think Power of the Dog is too reserved to be baity. Honestly.
I think it's more baity. I mean, I just feel it that way.
Okay.
And then there are some movies which I don't understand how they are nominated. Like
Belfast is the most baity thing, I think.
Belfast is super baity. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, Belfast is baity to the point of insulting. But
Yeah, it is.
To an Academy voter like Amartya.
Don't
But still,
Look
Yeah.
Up is not baity though. I think, which is the
Which
weird
one?
thing. Don't
Which
Look Up
one?
is not baity in my
in
opinion.
the
It's
traditional
surprising.
sense, no.
it's
But
not.
then if you dig through the whole idea of like what they are looking for now to nominate, then I think it fits the bill. Like how Black Panther fit the bill, like how Green Book
Yeah,
fit
yeah.
the bill.
Yeah,
Something
it's
like that, I would
baity-
say.
This
it's
is some
baity in the
Black
2021,
Panther angst coming from
22
like everyone or what?
No, it's not
Aryan
angst.
also mentioned this, and I was like, it's not that bad a movie, guys.
No, it's not.
I'm
angst,
not saying it's
just fair.
that bad a
just
movie. I'm
fair.
just saying there are more deserving films. That's all I'm trying to say.
Exactly. And even this year, I don't think it's a weak list, to be honest. But
I
there
don't
was
say
so much.
exactly. It's a
Yeah.
mixed bag for me. I think there are.
I
I'm
think
so
it's a
happy.
weak list only.
West Side Story, Licorice Pizza, Drive My Car, and Nightmare Alley are nominated. Those are the most
Nightmare
surprising.
Alley was a surprise to me, honestly.
Yeah, same. I was surprised.
That is just surprised.
I mean,
No,
these
but
are
isn't so
always
because-
deserving, and they're all like nominated. So I'm just happy about it. Licorice Pizza also, like, I thought it wouldn't get nominated because of the noise around it, plus the kind of
That
film
discourse
it is.
really,
Yeah,
that discourse really
controversial.
soured. That discourse really soured.
Even Drive
the
My Car.
entire
I'm
thing.
so surprised by
Drive My Car is
because
surprising.
I watched it
I think
like
I told
less than a week back. Yeah.
I told on the group, I guess, when I watched it, or did I?
What group?
Was I just
I'm
thinking
not
about it?
on that group, man. What group are you talking about?
Yeah,
No, I think
Just
I did
kidding.
mention that it might get a Best Picture nomination. I think somewhere I did.
I'm super surprised.
I'm
It
surprised.
was
I'm not kidding.
surprising.
Because it's a
It was-
3-hour art film.
Yeah.
Absolutely like
It's a
hardcore
true-
art film. And like,
Yeah, it's a
I'm
true
like,
art film. It's a true art film.
But-
The fact that Academy voters actually saw that entire movie and thought it prudent to be nominated is insane.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I think the one thing that maybe made it have a nomination is because after minute 40, at least in the film,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
For
when the opening credits
time-
rise.
for a long time, the film is very conventionally structured and made. It's like a proper drama. Like, it's not like, this is my Burning comparison a little bit here, where I'm saying Burning had so much ambiguity throughout it that I would find it surprising that would make it into the Oscars.
Yeah.
Whereas in Drive My Car, the ambiguity is kind of diluted and it's much more of a drama, I think, at least.
Yeah.
So which is why I think and it's what the drama is about also. It's not like the drama is very like, it's not like a secret what the message of the film is.
No. That's there for sure. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just
curious.
surprised.
I am also.
I'm curious, how many nominations are in Best Picture this year? 8 or 10?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
1, 2,
6,
3,
7, 8, 9, 9.
10,
So
9.
one slot is left. What?
No, I think they've been nominating 9 for a couple of years. Last year they had less. I think 6.
Last year was a less of a year only.
Yeah.
No, it's like they increased it from 5 to 10 with the caveat that you can nominate up to 10. That's it. But
okay, then because I think if I'm not wrong, in 2019 also the 2021 also had like 9 films. Last year had like few films. I think last year had like some 6, 7 movies. 6, right? Can't find the list.
So that's my point. There are 10 slots. There are 9 movies nominated. Which movie do you think should have got 8?
A Hero.
8.
A Hero.
Yeah, easily.
But A Hero is too much of a foreign film, and knowing the Academy, Drive My Car.
Really, so Oscar Ferrari.
A Hero is a good shout-in, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I would think they would nominate worst person in the world over A Hero for some reason. Just
but they
because
already have they already have this Coda for feel good quirkiness. They have Coda.
Come on. I think again, come on.
Again, come on. Yeah.
French Dispatch also I wouldn't have, like, I could see that getting nominated, to be honest.
Which is the only, Grand Budapest is the only one that got nominated, right?
Why didn't Isle of Dogs also got nominated, right, for something?
Animated. They didn't win it probably though, because Pixar won it.
Pixar won it that year, but yeah, I think and Dune is like this generation's Lord of the Rings, like getting all like 10 nominations. Yeah, of course.
No, I get it. I get it. It's got nominated.
I'm more than happy.
It's got nominated and it is going to sweep all the technical awards. It's going to sweep all the technical awards.
10 nominations, man. I think that's like this generation's like Lord of the Rings type stuff.
It's going to get.
I think there was another movie that got 12. I know Belfast got like 7 or 8, I think.
Belfast
has 7, yeah. West Side Story and Belfast has 7. King Richard 6. Drive My Car, Nightmare Alley, Don't Look Up 4. And a lot of others have got like 3 and 2. But Power of the Dog has the most, 12.
Power of the Dog.
I mean, that's my pick for the best film off the list.
Okay,
and Licorice Pizza.
I also hope.
Off the list, yeah.
Power of the Dog is the common favorite listeners who have stuck around. Like, it is the one film that all 4 of us really, really like.
Yeah, and even Licorice Pizza.
Licorice Pizza we all like.
But really like. It's like the favorite. Amartya is cooler on Licorice, no?
Yeah, okay.
I like it. I like it quite a bit.
Honestly. I mean, the biggest.
I did not expect to like it that much.
The most unexpected thing that could happen is Licorice Pizza winning something. To be honest, I feel.
Yeah,
if Phantom Thread didn't win, I don't think Licorice Pizza.
Phantom Thread won for like costume, I think.
Production.
Of course it did. Because that's it. That's it.
I mean,
probably was swept again for me everything because that movie is like
absolutely. But that year was also Shape of Water.
whatever.
Also,
I love
best
Shape of Water,
score-
but I
No,
know
wait.
people are not.
Was it
crazy
Shape of Water?
about it.
No, not Shape of Water. That year was Green Book.
Also
Oh my
best
God.
score. Also best score. I'm surprised Licorice Pizza did not get
I
nominated.
don't know, man.
for
I'm
score.
wrong about it then, I think.
Because
Best
a lot
score
of
is-
it is.
a lot of it
just,
has like external soundtrack. No, it's not. It's not.
That's also, the score is
dominated.
also by Greenwood. The score's also by
Huh,
Greenwood.
but
Just
that's
one.
barely.
No,
The
but-
title track.
no. There's just one track that Greenwood did, I think.
The original title track.
Which
for
is
it.
lovely also.
Which is lovely. Yeah, but he didn't get nominated for freaking.
Spencer.
Not Spencer, man. Leave Spencer. Phantom Thread. he
Phantom
didn't get,
Thread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't?
No,
I don't
That's-
think so. There was some complication of getting him nominated or something. But
My
that
favorite
soundtrack
Johnny
is-
Greenwood score. My favorite Johnny Greenwood score is actually You Were Never Really Here. Oh,
Tree
that
Strings.
score. Oh,
Tree
wow,
Strings,
that's-
Tree Strings. Yeah.
Mhm.
On that
Yeah.
note, watch You Were Never Really Here.
Yeah.
Which is a very good movie.
I
And
think
watch everything Lynn Ramsey.
I think we've side by side. I think we've all had like some overlapping films which fit in other bills also, like which aren't nominated. Like
I mean, we've mentioned a lot.
Memoria. I think one of them.
Memoria.
And I
We've
think
discussed
Bergman
this
Island.
also in a previous episode. If you want to hear Mr. Mike McCahill talk about it, Eric.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
I have to plug that episode. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a really good episode. You can all check it out as well.
Yeah, I recently heard it also. Great episode.
I think we can wrap it up now.
Yeah.
I mean, are there any other movies you guys just want to throw out for people to watch?
I
I
haven't seen the movie, but please watch Mask. Please watch Memoria. Those two movies people should watch.
And even
we
Bergman Island.
didn't even get to talking about Mask, Martha Plimpton and Anne Dowd performances, both of which are fantastic. So yes, Sanjeet is clearly cooler on it than most people, but Mask.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I get the praise. I get. I
Mask,
just
except for the
Memoria.
direction part of it, which I
Yeah.
Mask, Memoria, Red Rocket, then
Red Rocket.
which is
Come on.
And then
come on.
Annette.
The humans.
The
The
human.
humans. Why obscure pick, but yes. Good
The
movie.
lamb.
the killing
Lamb.
of two lovers as well.
Killing of two lovers, a prayer for the stolen.
Bad luck
Yeah.
banging or loony porn.
Nice.
What is
You al-
this? It's
You
a
also have
great
another movie called Pleasure. Which is again
Pleasure.
about
Yeah. It's
adult
interesting.
industry.
It's a movie this
Interesting movie.
year.
Yeah.
interesting movie. Yeah.
And yeah.
Petite Mama. Please
Petite
watch
Mama, if that counts. And then Souvenir Part 2. Identifying features which didn't get mentioned anytime, but it's a fantastic movie.
Kovadi Saida came out.
That's last
2
year.
years
No,
back.
that's last year. That's
last year. It
year.
lost to
Okay.
Druk.
Druk.
Oh, okay.
Druk
Another
favorite.
round. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we had a fairly good time discussing about Academy Awards. Not that we care that much about it, but then
Yeah,
Still
we
had
don't
to,
care
because-
that much, but we recorded a 1 hour 40, 50 minute conversation about
episode. Yeah. Because
Just-
that's what we do. But okay, thank you so much all for coming. Please follow Queen is Dead on Instagram at queenisdead.filmpodcast. You can follow Amartya at Amartya25. You can follow Aryan at Aryan Talks Film. You can follow Dhruv at Terminal Cinema. You can follow me at Pixel Baba. It will be really helpful if you could follow us on Spotify or any other streaming platforms where you listen to your podcast. Please rate us and review us. That helps us reaching out to more people. Share it if you'd like it. And it'll also help us know that we did something good. Dhruv has something to say.
No, just watch out or whatever. Make sure you also tune into the post Oscars episode in which we will extensively discuss the categories we still haven't
remaining
watched.
categories, the animated films, and
Animated,
the
documentary, and the
documentary.
shorts. Yeah,
And the shorts if we get access. That's it.
and we don't want to ignore them as the big thing we have to just mention.
Of course. We aren't like ignoring them. We're all going to discuss about them later on for sure.
Yeah,
Please
all
tune
in, excluding
Also,
Sanjeet,
also a lot of new episodes coming in. Please make sure you follow us so that you get an update of the new episodes. Please also listen to the Mike McHale episode. Really interesting episode that we recorded. Thank you so much for listening and sticking around. Khatam.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the award, we have the sensation from Hollywood, Anil Kapoor.
And the award goes to my friend from India, Aryan Kapoor! Come on, India!